a 12 May the year 2025 wo hia brana simano eduoja Alhaji Gongonono woni ni team ni se kabima misono omede beto aso akopim se no miensa bebo no miensa ebo abakese fo ne eba manwensam omede eto aso nonum pounds ma ne eduasa efien ka ebo eto aso no nsia ne awuram ewo peace 104.3 ni akofa ni sro ede abeto aso ni sire kire sports team ne eba na Akwaaba sports extra ne abomodia ede ato aso ede ama kopim se no nwotwe bebo na nwotwe bo asano se na Monday Akwaaba pomudi cheche no eba wakom akopim se no nkro bebo na no chi djumede na kara to so a kopim se ade be chi biom na obesa te nka anopa no ti anopa ifraunia na ka ne se atenase no se emvenunia se atenase na ofara video to Akwaaba radio 98.2 abra team ni nyina ya tenase na pay na edi djumede no ya de bra hyehyehye no enya sem kitokra sane so be ko Facebook wo Akwaaba radio brekum on Facebook no Akwaaba radio brekum ana Facebook Akwaaba FM on Facebook Akwaaba FM on Facebook uko show no live for home udua na wetimi like kama edema wo wi na waja comment so no mi share so wo share no wadaka na chewo ne so no so enhia sere bia na pay ya betena sen komawura ye di ebe no wo benye bia tie na wa kire na adwene kama etimi na fam eno se edanche oko x na eno Akwaaba 981 FM oko x na Akwaaba 981 okwa betimi adi achi wo hom enkomo bia ka bia no ye betimi akodi ewo x na so saso oko YouTube na Akwaaba 98.1 YouTube na Akwaaba 98.1 ko sisi ye live for home wo bedo ne videos awdo mfonyina wo voice awdo etwegu ha wo benye bia hwe no nye bia kenkan na so akire wadwena fa ne nyina no ye be kenkan etimi ediama eno sa edancha ko TikTok no so eno so Akwaaba 98.1 FM on TikTok na Akwaaba 98.1 FM kwa eno so live for home wo beti akonye show ni bi na wa hwe ananse mpo betimi akọ online radio no na bomode timie tie ewa Akwaaba 98.1 Akwaaba 98.1 ano aye online radio no ana face betimi akomantin and so Akwaaba radio 981 FM Akwaaba radio 981 FM aso kwa obetimi akonya na wetie home obetimi akọ Instagram ne so and so Akwaaba 98.1 Instagram na Akwaaba 98.1 ananse mpo betimi akọ Play Store na wako download Akwaaba radio 98.1 FM Akwaaba radio 98.1 FM wanyina kwa obetimi akonya show no na osotimi ehwe na wachira wadwene kama etimi da fa o message sira kan obetimi da fa 0242 020208 0242 020208 5730 573003 573003 say WhatsApp and say number message to them obetimi eda family pamninya yebekenkan edi amasano se tim nyina tenase ofiase adanse bona kojo Frederick awa sasana Hussein Adam sawada tactical man ocean be kwame omanyina ofiase Richmond Hayford omada romantic show no uko Facebook wa obetwa konye bia hwe eno Akwaaba radio brekum ana face Akwaaba FM on Facebook no ana face uko YouTube na eno so Akwaaba 98.1 omada romantic ye social media kenyina no show no kwa obetwa konye bia tie na nye bi so ahwe na wachira wadwene kama so etimi da form meeting at the coffee tago medical care church nondu ena ye peje mo ne aye Monday say the decade to Jano aye 12 May the year 2025 aka 7 months 19 days na ye hwe nim se afimu ne nyina no yetimi eda ba na wie na mi 2025 no na eda ba na wie 2026 na yetie sim de na ode si wani so awo the year 2025 no anye bia no to na model fashion trim say enu 12 months biom isaka 7 months 19 days na afimu ne nyina no etimi aba na wie enti de ode si wani so na wayere ho na ma ho na sai haresere bia obetimi awie entem serebe nese ebesimu no wanya from etimi edesi wani so aseda enkoma of Kofi Bipra se no ebo nonso nwumre obeto aso akopem sade tie wono 24-hour economy no wono ahase ayeso de adwuma dendenia no enya se kitokra e Akwaaba radio ase nene nsama hu de ebra no yebeka manani ne akodi nkomo na watwa wie 5 major list room etimi ekoso na asano so EPL match the 36 games room etimi ekoso Chelsea the Blues and Manchester United omo games on boy no omo elusue Tottenham Hotspur elusue Man City ebo draw Liverpool one so ebo draw other games and sana results no go see ye don some ye de bama na pay Arsenal French League no channel so last but one games no a week number 3 games etimi ekoso ni nyina ko wie sen ye don some ye de bama Arsenal German Bundesliga no we 3 games and so last but 1 games no etimi ekọ so Bayern Munich ebo game Dortmund ebo game other clubs ne boy results ni ko si say ne nyina ayen sama no pay obeti saso na Italia Serie A no week number 36 games no etimi ekọ so Inter Milan win the game Napoli etrefe ebo draw AC Milan win Juventus ebo game other results no ko si say and against the ebo on bi home our Italia Serie A mo ne nyina ayen koma na pay yade ebro na ko piemo our Spanish La Liga na Shannon so week number 35 games no etimi ekoso a classic retodwa ewo Munji Sports Stadium enu Kylian Mbappe me no kase bi dimbe 40 minutes na 2 goals asu etimi ediama Madrid na so FC Barcelona omuze se wo sha mo be 2-3 na se bi referee ne emponya man fan se otrim se wa we ni game no enu Barcelona from 2 goals down omu we first half no ma wie game no edetia Madrid no ma se Madrid first half 4-2 yekọ wie no enu Kylian Mbappe esa te kane bako e kan wa wie ye no na akwakoye 4-3 e say El Clasico 9 I say Madrid and FC Barcelona bono Barcelona ashe Madrid 16-7 enya save kitwa Hans free krene mrantie no omo ebodwuma papa nya save kitwa enu na nye easy omo wie Barcelona players no anije fi say nanu na say Inter foi ekoyi omo frima onna ma beza Inter Madrid sa ese oma Madrid fans na fi Inter for no oma nyi oma ni anwie na no El Clasico no oma sayema Madrid kulem ese Barcelona enya 1 win na wa hwese La Liga no obetimi agi edesini na so na nyina eyen koma ho na pay ya bobona ye de bro e Akwaaba radio 98.1 na Shannon so sample ye wiama na nisem na Hussein Ocean omode mu kiremu no ebeba na mo wie kiremu ni wia na ya tesi fie efisam no MTNFA Cup semi-final games no etimi starting nano memenda abra golden kicks eche atran diverse e bom kan miensa momenti ate kan baako enua match 2 netimi ekoso abra kotoko eche brekup Chelsea boy kan baako a yetimi ante ese kotoko any golden kicks any the final game no on the 15th of next month on the copim so our University of Ghana Stadium and akense ni etodwa enua ye wie game no edem komo and the fetire eba and when sampi obeti so now down in Kopiemo our Egypt national under 20 youth champions of Akwaaba and the quarterfinal say 3 p.m. Ghana yani Egypt and Ebo edem komo and a decimal of fame what the atuja edon sam yedbamo so ana bravo second division middle region Shannon zone C no and start breakum Golden City Park donko ana face na miensa ana kense na eba so nyina aye koma na pay ya betra say de ebro ana afi so Mr. Kwadwo Emfum what in net enua mawanya ne tie se papa yi wato na nanom ewansie do ya tene ya de jano pe bewuram ne akodi komo ne de fro wono ana na wo kire se mene ne di komo ana na okawi Kwadwo Emfum
me year actually year 54-55 years. To see as Odonumza.
Is it more my best?
Oh, yeah, 4.
Ne be more footballers and
I be the set that I'm not Ubobol and I Kubolo.
Examination is Cabamo.
Oh, and then as and Camisa will be the Ankamazu Kusia Borbo. Or Danny Woma Borno. And don't you need Timbo no. Say me Bobo Pan ma Bobo ye Yamame. Na Ejuara, ye Tisi Kumasi Duma, na May. Oh Christ. There's no Muguya.
Any more person do?
Oh, let the pa.
Na I didn't a fro or tinet.
Anyway, African copy Ghana versus Tunisia.
Yeah, yeah, Benon.
63. If you are any from net breaker.
What's in net? Who the net no was some going here. Net in Nanya, Nancy, and now short and a mood. Oh, now why have you 2 countries? Yeah, bought African competition. Who is a net? No, we are Kerbabe saying. Now, photo on was Satam, and they say, Satam, your son net, your son money from you. And they net no 2 goons are. And is that time now what's in net, referee no G-go,
referee no any go. No, you're doubtful about the scoring. Now, class man, yeah, this match net.
Maybe be the bone and him.
From Anna and the Munashi.
You, and see, net from Anna and no say is a fum. What in nets? Wonka ehubium, I say, what on an animal Ewan said on 1963. Ghana Afcono no Dimako Trepa and he say Ghana yetimi echi na sankomo we ekoso abra no mbesini kwa ye ewo krofro na Jamajawu former Black Stars coach ana fi player wonya ne baby koye na Emfum sasa na Kofi pare ana fi so referee say Kofi na 2015 asem na say yake ɛna saa nkɔmmɔ yi ɛtumi ɛkɔ so na hyɛre so sɛ mpo yɛba na ama no ne nsɛm yɛakɔfa ɛde abɛda nnwuma kɔ ahodoɔ pii ɛne ne ɔmokura mu a wote nkasa agodie m nsɛm no yɛde ɛbrɛ hyɛ no so masbyfoɔ sɛ menka nkyerɛ wo sɛ ɔmo ɛpɛ sɛ wankasa nya phone na wisu saa sɛ television set na nya wadeɛ washing machine na nya sa so sɛ yɛ fridge ahodoɔ na afɛ freezers no wɔsɔ mpɛ so wankasa wonya bi ɛsɛ sɛ ɔmo ka ɔmo tia bom a ɛsɛ ɔmo ɛsɛ menka nkyerɛ wo sɛ ɔmo ne easy bike fo ɛna ɔmo ɛkyɛ sɛ ɔmo nneɛma pa na yɛsɛ ɔmo ɛtɔ no wobɛtumi aba na ɔso na ɔmo atumi abɛdi dwa na wobɛtɔ kyerɛ na wɔtumi atua ɔmpɛ wei na apɛdeɛ nti bɔ ɔmɔden da wɔne ne kɔpie mu ɔmo shop bia sɛde bia wo nso nneɛma bɛtumi akɔ so kama ɛtumi daba brekum ɔsɛ menka nkyerɛ wo sɛ ɔmo ɛbɛn main station no ana afei so ɔmo sa ɛbɛn bia dan station hɔ ɔmo sɛ menka nkyerɛ wo sɛ ɔmo ne CBG bank no ɛna ɛsɛ diɛ no bɛhwɛm from sɛsie na ɔso fa ho hyɛn bi sɛde bia nneɛma pa ayɛ sɛ ɔmo tɔn no nsa bɛtumi aka bi ɛwɔ 0241 874809 0241 874809 bɔmmɔdeɛ no kɔ sisi anaasɛ mpom wobɛtumi akɔ ɔma so yɛ ɛwɔ www.masby.com.gh wokɔ a nsa bɛtumi aka ɔmo aba heba clinic kwasɛ menka nkyɛw sɛ ne wo yade deɛ sɛ wo san hɔ a woahwɛ a wohu adeɛ bio kɔɛ na yɛwotu yade no ase kama ɛmfa mɔm saa so na easy food sɛ menka nkyɛ sɛ bra bɛdidi na wo nso ntimi ntɔ sɛde bɛ ahoɔden no wobɛtumi anya bi na wotumi ayɛ dwumaden ɛno sɛ ɛda nkyɛn yɔnken travel ntɔ wɔ sɛ menka nkyɛw sɛ adwuma pae ɛwɔ dubai ayɛ sɛ penti adwuma no bɔmmɔden no bra na yɛni w'anim na kɔpɛ bi ɛyɛ saa so na mat nso enterprise wɔsɛ menka nkyɛ sɛ bra bɛbɛgye mo ana afei so anwa ahodoɔ nyina no sɛ wopɛ bi baako bi akɔdi anaasɛ wopɛ bi ɛtu akɔtɔ no ba wo sɛ bɛtumi aka bi ɛhɔ saa so ana fridge doctor dɔntɔ no no wɔsɛ wo fridge no asɛe a bɔ mmɔdɛ fɛ bɛhu no bɛsiesie de kama ɛtumi ɛde ama saa so ana red stala ba wɔsɛ bra ne bɛdidi na wɔn sɛ ntumi ntɔ nwusie bi ɛnu ɛsɛ ɛkɔdua mu tɔgbi ahaba kɛkɛ wɔsɛ ahaba na ana ɛsɛ wɔde ɛsa wo yare ama ho sɛ tumi atɔ bra facebook wɔsisie bra bɛbia nua highlight kɔtɔkɔ ana afei brekum Chelsea FA Cup semi-final game ɛto dwa ɛwɔ takwatɛn APAC no bra Facebook wɔ highlight ne etwa gu hɔ anaasɛ mpo bɛkɔ YouTube hɔ ɛno so kɔ a highlight ne etwa gu kɔ ne kɔhwɛ bi hɔ Remedy Dental Clinic wɔsɛ sen wɔ dwuma na esi yɛ wosan ho a wɔsene ba pro saa so ɛna Toscana Herbal Clinic Dr. Sari Gonoda Professor no wɔsɛ menka nkyɛw sɛ fa ɔyɛ de nyina bra ne ɛntoa sɛ kama ɛmfa mɔm saa so ɛna Rep City Chapel wɔsɛ menka nkyɛw sɛ how bɛ ne ɛsɛ daw so bra ne mfa paebɔ no akwankyerɛ ngu fam ne ɛntoa sɛ kama ɛmfa mɔm God's Gift Beauty Parlor wɔsɛ menka nkyɛw sɛ bra 3 days yɛde wo fa tete wobɛwie no na nsa no dwuma yi na otimi ayɛ bi saa so ana fatwa na face gasboat wɔsɛ menka nkyɛw sɛ wopɛ so superstar ɛwɔ nnwom toma bɔmmɔdeɛ no hyɛ no nso sɛ mpɔpɛ so me baako yɛyɛ si hɔ yɛbɛma ntete pa no ɛno sɛ ɛda nkyɛn new AC na ha sasra technical school wɔsɛ menka nkyɛw sɛ akwanya hɔ bra yɛbɛtumi agye fɛsɛ no ntete pa no yɛtumi ɛde ama sasra Israel nyame spiritual ana face oil heba medicine wɔsɛ menka nkyɛw sɛ fa hɔ nyinaa bɛda mo na ɔmo ntoa sɛ kama ɛmfa ɛma Golden Athletics Tour of Investment Company Limited was saying cancer zebra ibedu anim na control na ukono etimi ayefo kama etimi na mom adofo bi say men cancer say we si dan amanadu 90% ayi so ton fofofo ofie pre ultra tobutura no one so make na say die ni hwe bomode do osisi from na dan na koto se be fiewra no betimi ayi bi I was 0249 597263 and 0547 818555 ofra ebetimi adjust Lawson Herbal Company Limited omo se men kan chance yakofa Lawson delay man ginger economy etimi da beja so sasra Lawson law chemist no yakofa bi e de aba ana face Lawson Herbal mixture no kofa bi Lawson delay man capsules ni nyina onye bi a ebetimi abo benzike se men kan chance yakofa Unisex Barber Salon sasra hardware ana face mira wata no e de beja so onye bi a ebetimi abo Lovesac Enterprise o se men kan chance electrical so onye amade bo modern ne bra ne beji ne ma pay bi kefesu Akwaaba Enterprise so sadan fosine nja wo sanwa ofie no ntimi nsin wie ntem da bra na nyama na beje de ne bo fotufo bo ana ese yede mam o chaso nyame gas cooker so men ka chaso fridge no na fie cylinder na ase no wo de ba ma ese ese de kama ama na gira ne na so ama na bodwumaden saso ana unique steel bender construction wo se men ka chaso sakofa Unisex ultramodern salon de aba oba address bi opebiano ye betimi ayi ni kama etimi de mam modern way Herbal Clinic wo se men ka chaso bra oba o ya de na kuma bi ye to ase na wo so timi ato saso na Graceland Hardware Aluminium saso na Glass Company Limited wo se men ka chaso wo san ho a danse on yama no wan ye ba koto de ento bra na beji bapa ni bi emfemfiri ase saso na Divine Hope Herbal Center for yen na esi akofo tria Herbal Powder no etimi na bedwa so onye bia ebetimi abo Asida Enterprise so se bra milo mo ha wo de kanyina no bra ne MOB entoy saso na Dawood Herbal Center for yɛne akɔfa 360 capsules no ointment no ɛde abɛdwa so wonya bi ne sɛ ɔno no ma yɛade no ɛbɛto ase ama ahonde no ɛtumi abɛyɛ wodia ɛno sɛ ɛda nkyɛn Rafa Scientific Herbal Center sɛ menka nkyɛ sɛ bra na woyade yɛto ase kama ɛmfama Ishad Herbal Center for yɛakɔfa the new best man capsules no ɛtumi ɛde abɛdwa so ne nyina wonya bi a ɛbɛtumi aboa woyɛne sɛ basasa no Scientific Center wɔ sɛ woyade ne bɔmmɔden fa bra yɛmfidie ɔhɔ yɛde wogyina so yɛbɛto ase kama ɛtumi ne ma Rich Babaren Shop wɔ sɛ menka nkyɛ sɛ Chestab gye pɛ bia woba yɛbɛtumi ayɛ de kama ɛtumi ne ma ana face Gosway Aluminium so na grasswork chamin kan tese grass so adwuma ne ye yensa ne nwuma efe no boso da fam bra na adwuma ne enye ne kama omo nyina kura mu anana pei wote yen kasa akudie nsem no ye de edan ye kofa mana ne nsem no e de abro ye wi ade aka no ye beto asa aha Akwaaba radio 98.1.
Anopa isa brasia so say yeramuna yademu konko farmers on sama yansaka no and yadeba somo awa Akwaaba sports arena so na uko Facebook a show no live for ho Akwaaba radio brekum and I say Akwaaba FM on Facebook okwa na wa like show no o like we na drop comment no me share no so on YouTube so edamu kama pa e wan so Akwaaba radio okwa benya show no ahwe ho enti anopa dia ba bia bekɔ bia no Akwaaba radio and adodo na etia enye isekra na kofi dia tie ne se before sam yade mu abekonkro farmers no yade aseda abeba nyuma komu kwase a and anopa yade mu eko Mike Venture sakwakofa IA sekan aba eno ana sesei ya mame mu ane papa mu akuafo no omo ade eye adwuma ewo emfuo mu enti se wo pesuesua do brantan anase wo ye adwuma ewo nangwase utwitwa nam enti o pese kan a wo de betwitwa enam na IA fo aye bia baby our Mike Ventures aswaye afi wasemi mfanto anim sem ebia opaso asoso anasa asoso boy sese kan so toothbrush toothpaste apawo do any torchlight ni nyina no ukonuma ubenya bi ewa aboafo kwan so wasemi mfanto anim sem se ebia ene anopai no utie mi na ebia muye nyumakuom mope kihoda yebeye adwuma ni logo atoso anase ayebi ana ekoso wedding bi engagement mopese ye kihoda emamwa oni Mike Venture setting sawaswa obeye kihoda ni bi ama kama pa ne bonso afo wasi ebia ene anopai no ope doors papa China doors Italian doors Turkish doors any German doors ukona suya ubenya bi wo brekum patase kwan so Golden City Park kwan na lenke ekosi Thursday market no ubu kafna onsabenkum so Mike Venture sawo ho ukokutire number 2 so a junction na kwan ba akokɔ mpatapo na ba akokɔ na masua se kwan no sa junction no so no wo branch ni bi ho a omu airport adwuma yebetimi afra Mike Venture say was 020-825-9314 and answer 055-440-8200 no number yani Mike Venture setting kama awaso afa yam fasida ni bi ama fosu company limited na fosu company limited the same se upenua ade be yo project na wo ye no ubehia enua type bia waso de eno no eni sawaso wase ebia upenua bi etise manzonia redwood akata cyber saple farm wawa odum chenchen ene asamfena wase ni nyina no oba no ma ubenya bi abofo kwan so wase ebia upe 2x2 2x4 na se 2x6 1x12 eno aye fisher board ana se upe TNJ enua type bia ni nyina no ukofo mfosia company limited and answer for swim for so mela ubenya bi ho mo peseling patterns no afenso no mo penuani bi atu akwa koton a wano ebeye nhyehyɛ na wama obi na wonso no wakwa koton amaniema atimi akosi yie pa wom wala wakwanye so otra Akwaaba radio eko anim kakra bi a praise be new offices no masi no ni opposite kwana yagusu kota no de faso ko anim uko anim kakra bi Akwaaba lodge ewo hɔ no mo po adwuma na Akwaaba lodge achi ana fosua mfosia company limited ana se fosua mfosia so mil ewo ebi nso a onam water wese kwan no so ana ekwa empai emfa ba bia uko straight obedu onum na afa onimpanfo akwa kodi nsawaso ana so betimi afa mo awo 025-738-9828 ano number yani mpanfo 18 kama awo so na Akwaaba lodge achi a meka se honum ana fosua mfosia company limited ana se fosua mfosia so mil ewo no ewo nso oya hoho na waba krabiam upe babia beta am wasum adwo na niema akosue amawa wo mo eche se odefo ni eche onom da bia me kache am se rooms no emu efe emu akono security air tight ho mo spacious car park restaurant inside and a gym center so ehemu kama wo mo ebo adwuma no wo mo si ebia upe flyer wedding engagement outdooring birthday party obetimi akonom na fe onso akwadwo spacious floor no na dia host cell program no obetimi afre empanfo our 0541-191511 and answer 0208393108 ano number yani mpanfo 18 kama our so afedi ate anisa se upa dance uniama papa ne bo efo okradua mu a ukosi wo limited a ubenya niama bi tisa China doors wooden doors iron rods awodo paint ribery anasa square mesh pipes main plywood modern design plywood wood sticker ceiling buttons roofing sheet tape measure sandpaper shovel pickers head pan level and in the chesona ni nyina ne siwo limited the same udwani etro mu aswaya ubenya bi abofo kwan so enti contractor for mu temi enano pai mason for weather for and afenso no momo ye adwuma ubenya enema no ni nyina ne siwo limited say obaduma ubenya bi womo brekum runabout akesie mu woni extra continental before so bedu post office abronsam yansa say womo ho a womo ebu adwuma ni upsitting so no abronsam and transport ewo mu no womo ewa branch ni bi ewo ho a womo ebu adwuma kama pa ye betimi ni mpenfo adinkama awa 020813187 and answer 0243378508 no number yani siwo limited mpanfo 18 kama awa so afa yam fasida ni bi ema with one phones and accessory center na with one say o phone na say o pe bia be repair phone no amana snya back to normal o de call mo mbe siesie phone kama pa ebi so o pe phone accessories and access screen protector memory card headphone power bank bluetooth speaker phone covers ring light pen drive computer mouse any gamepad no ni nyina no o call ma obenya bi ebia o pe fan rice cooker iron and se blender atwa ukon ma ubenya sanye mani nyina bi na fe etimi aboa asupportu ama bia etimi akosiye wa mo sese ebi nso a wono sanye man obi ofie na se asai upeso mo repair amwa hom ebe repair ama kama pa yemfra wo mo awa 024-9340484 and answer 020-5855-229 na with one phones and accessory center ewo total 2 nchemu kwan na linki ekwa Thursday market no Detia anesem ofa suku anim kakra bia with one ewo ha wo mu ebu adwuma ye betimi ene wo mu adinkomo ewo number medi kan ebobo eno so ebia utie nanso number no one pick out for mo ewo 024-9340484 no number yani with one 18 komo ewo so ye de asidani bi enso ema Adford frozen foods na Adford frozen foods say enam papa fie enti ope enam bi te se kotodwe na manama pok ntintini anase ebia ebia opa akokwa ne nsa dodo na fra ne 77 upe gizzard anase sausage na ntwemfunu mu tilapia redfish salmon pala ps opa amani sardine any tuna no ni nyina no Adford frozen food say udwani echo maswa ya ubenya bi eho omo branya kwakwan no so baby enkan na Chris FM ewo no opposite pair and Adford frozen foods ewa womo elpo adwuma doma kwan no so no washing pen ewo ho no opposite pair womo our branch ni bi ewo ho yani Adford frozen foods 18 comma ewo 0248431370 and 0204557434 Adishia kitchen so extra se upe aduane pa anuane ede ebiti se jollof plain rice afi upe indomie and spaghetti banku any mutua Adishia kitchen one more brekum roundabout when he extra continental before so betwam our continental traffic light national traffic light nasi pair and Adishia kitchen ewa womu elpo adwuma ebia uya ye wedding announce engagement na ho about so upe aduane ade asebu ho na obetimi afa Adishia kitchen na wa place wo order our 024148290 eno number yani Adishia kitchen 18 komo our so we any nyuma konka ye bi mu say everlasting joy roofing services perfect finishing sansona ye pe boys omu ebe lodu niema afrika mu agu store mu anaso mbe lodu niema afri store mu ade agu ka mu enti se wutemi ana no pai na opeso uye loading boy for 0206567190 eno number wo fe loading boys adwuma no awosa chase kwan no so na nuamu adin kwama unique kitchen enso aka wo bia wo mu ebo ene anopanti kofi ye konkro farmer so na anopan same kwa no ye dia matie for dia ye nhyan sam na say emfi German Bundesliga na dia tie ne sam win Ediama Borussia Dortmund team no na dia tie anisa na celebrate Leverkusen Bobo Kono, two of their legends, Emubako Jonathan Ta, and Abakonso the manager, Papa Finisabi Alonso, na Jonathan Ta Drew Pepe, na Branton Tinisuo, one more at the mic, Ashen in some, say one come with the supporters, never one can some entramo, na deda na supporters in Ayano, Utimusa Branton, supporters in Adono, our Akumamu Yepa, and emotionally, a Branton Jonathan Ta, what in Isuo, and Sana Wolfree. Bay Arena Nano Saturday. Ano dear across so nano Saturday Brana Leverkusen supporters no enso Emma farewell to Jonathan Ta na Jeremy Frimpong and a share first go in that game was a go no we no walk straight to the manager Xabi Alonso and no echo celebrate eboma na efe ye papa na na farewell game Emma Xabi Alonso or Bay Arena because in the last match as Leverkusen manager no walk away Saturday no na farewell match Emma Xabi Alonso Bay Arena edu baby wano so join supporters no in the stands and you mo celebrate here. Ano aye aniji ane akosu ewo Bay Arena eda Saturday after some celebration and Xabi Alonso edin sem to just sa unya behu se baby a uwano umre eyaswa and who be here say also in your life no one more boa wo ema sa place no eh special ema no only amu celebrate ebomo was always no a very very important a part of the life mu na I say the highlight of last season no still now no eda so I nani so na beka na adwimu na kanani so forever because adwuma one Leverkusen players no and the supporters ni last season no na no edinye pa eno ensema Zabi Alonso what the etudwa wo mu ebisane say the next club ebe club oben and was the enchakra announcement ebeba but the confiance na ebe kwasa announcement no still in the Bundesliga Stuttgart team no Escher Augsburg enaya Augsburg entimiantiwe anya kwabna chire Stuttgart MP ama Brekum West nemum VfB Stuttgart bobo kono club our Bundesliga dema wo winning 4-0 etia Augsburg team no Bayern Munich enso abo Borussia Mönchengladbach kam yenu Mönchengladbach bobo kono wo anti Hurricane the Ken Master abo first goal on the 31st minute and Michael Olise abo the second goal on the 90th minute na go Hurricane Escher na no abo amasese top scorer shot no wonu an LED 25 goals for Bayern Munich Seu Gurase enso abo 20 goals for Borussia Dortmund and Patrick Schick abo 19 for Leverkusen na the atiene se Bayern Munich for champions aka one more game to go na no wam edge trophy no our Allianz Arena after the 2-0 victory over Borussia Mönchengladbach no wam edge wam trophy after match 33 and Kwafano our 79 points plus 63 goals Leverkusen etosumienu 68 points plus 29 and Frankfurt etosumiensa 57 points plus 20 Freiburg etosu and 55 points minus 2 goals and a Dortmund team no etosu enuma wamu fighting for Champions League football wamu ewo 54 points plus 17 goals na weekend and after wamu trophy wamu edge ya no wording kama and wasi do betimi aka and say winning a title with a team feels better than an individual trophies I've won in my entire career and no sama abrante for na weekend what the to gantwase individual award be a wanya no South Trophy winner what ye with Bayern Munich bobo kono wo feel better esin simple no what just individual awards no no osina near Japan say wetimi aboa ama Bayern Munich bobo kono and this particular title was it feels good to be champion. It has been a long time coming. I couldn't be happier and no sama abrante weekend what did you do?
Happened. The dreams became a reality. How's the last week been?
It's been good. It's been fun. It's been. It feels good to be a champion. I know that. It's been a long time coming. A lot of hard work, but yeah, I couldn't be happier. And yeah, to celebrate now here at the Allianz after a good win, it's been a good week for sure.
How was the celebration midweek when it actually happened? Yeah, how was this entire week?
Yeah, it was incredible, to be honest. Obviously, it was a strange after the Leipzig game because we kind of won it, but it weren't official. And then as soon as the game finished on the Sunday, the Leverkusen game, it was like a switch just went off, and we had a great party. We had a really good time. I was feeling it for a couple of days, and then.
I know I have Brantef and Hurricane the Ken Master and you're turning cancer on also HM after say one more 2024-2025 German Bundesliga. Now the area Facebook and also a brand new one celebrate to title na Vincent Company manager Emma the club Bayern Munich and Neyiri Ani D and the color na abaywa Kofi ne huefe papa enti uba Facebook no so uba we say Vincent Company the headmaster one in the year Kara and a chance we mukra title no man answer trophy no man we celebrate na with the celebration no ama Bayern Munich 13 players and so equal Ibiza and area the lines of Manuonia Thomas Muller Hurricane Leon Goroska Serge Gnabry Rafael Guerrero Obek and no Pavlovic and so equal Stanisic Elremu Eric Dyer Abrante Fideo Pemecano Kingsley Coman and Conrad Lemma a players that wobina quiet with manager ni and Samuel Geller enti enwa na ya nije Emma Bayern Munich players no ewo Ibiza ho na dia tiene sell Roy Sani agent so demande 12 million euros and no a fixed salary plus 3 million euros and no add-ons now so dia tie adnisa Brent contract extension no akwa bibia ho because Bayern Munich last offer wamo at Bayern Munich bi Emma Biono 8 to 9 million euros wamo area mu say add-ons ebetimi apushi amade no akwa do 15 million euros what you say nanso ni agent no wonu Leroy Sane agent no demanded 12 million euros na add-ons no akwa 3 nanso Bayern mpanyimfo no say dabi womu ebema no close to 9 million euros na the rest na aka no akwa add-ons na atimi amiti wom figure eno 15 million euros yasesa offer no Leroy Sane enye satisfied with it enti ama some clubs bi mu atisa Arsenal any Chelsea mu and first no some clubs e La Liga ma womu nyina show interest e Leroy Sane mu ena no pay Eric Sansem ni nyina ema mo na yenko Spain uko Spain Spanish La Liga say they did it there yeah we are this because it's in the Spanish La Liga no Valencia I win 3-0 Etia Hetafe Celta Vigo enso etna fie about 3 goals Etia Sevilla eti emumie no omo de 10 against 11 na babia say Sevilla edano entwa yie kra hutimu se nkrofo no won betimi awe ama na ayeye say urama Sevilla team no at 16 for 38 points womo mu da relegation no Lahani so what 34 Las Palmas 32 and Valladolid there wari dada wano etoso 20 over 16 points enti dia tie say uramu Sevilla bonten so a dia tie ane say after omu defeating supporters ni uramu team no training grounds womu stormy honoma eniema de omu sesebi womu chese mpanyimfo ni team no emwa womu ha womu supporters no na de entie kakra bi na fei yema tiefo ehu de ekoso between Sevilla players mpanyimfo and supporters no enti eno Sevilla supporters no adia yatini nyina emamo ene anopai ewo Akwaaba 98.1 so na Kofi Egusu ade nsem ema tiefo no Atletico Madrid enso enwini 4-0 etia Real Sociedad team no Alexander Salot etwatena wobo 2 goals on the 7th and also on the 10th minute edited goal etwa kobo the 4th goal enti Alexander Salot ebo all the 4 goals ema Atletico Madrid team no on the 7th 10th, 11th and 30th minute in the first half now and our boss our focus no Emma Atletico Madrid the big game the El Clasico across our Munjik Stadium na easy 50,319 spectators and a Korea game be Barcelona for the 4th time in a season wamu Real Madrid enaya Madrid team no eti ebumi ansa na Kylian Mbappe about 2 goals within 14 minutes in the first half no about 2 goals and Madrid team no on the 5th and on the 14th minute wabosa 2 goals no Eric Garcia ebete kadabako on the 19th minute 32nd minute Lamine Yamal the wonder boy ebo goal amani 2-2 Rafinha no 3-2 on the 34th minute wasantua so ekwayan 4-2 on 45th minute yeah boss second half no on the 70th minute and Kylian Mbappe ebo on the 3rd goal no goal number 3 Emma Real Madrid boboko no na nra ewo Munjik Stadium no Barcelona because so much go grapo and referee Eddie Salah sa goal.
Another corner for Barcelona which Olmo will take into the near post, flicked on by Ferran and they call the goal back, and it's Eric Garcia in the goals again. Well, he got 5 last season out on loan at Girona. He's showing in the last few days that he can score for Football Club Barcelona as well. The Olympic Stadium celebrates.
Enti Barcelona Bobo Kono and winning 4-3 etia Real Madrid na Eric Garcia. The last 2 games are Wabo ama Basano Abrantin anya 2 goals ya Champions League second leg game so ewo Guchepe Mieza San Siro Sports to the Milana Bontenso Inter Milan and winning 4-3 etia amano Abrantin able go in that game ni 2 games in here when ya 2 goals se womo Lamine Yamal ensu enya 3 goals 2 assists in 4 games against Real Madrid this season. Eno ana Lamine Yamal say nanka wamo pass Bobo kono ebetimi ashe more than 4 goals no we could score more than 4. Eno sama Lamine Yamal wadi atodwa na Kofi odi enwe Facebook no so Lamine Yamal and the legendary striker Emma Barca team no the French man ya friend Thierry Henry enwe wamo Asia Emma mo exchange jerseys and yet Thierry Henry ni days at Barca no share jersey number 14 and he was signing 14 num and Lamine Yamal and so sending the jersey number 19 num and just womu exchange jerseys womu etwa mfoni kakra womu din kama and sana sa exchange of jerseys no and so koso
Tenemos que hacer el cambio. Sí, aquí está.
Also, our Honoma Yadinina, and Mamo and Anopai, our Akwaaba 98.1. So now, Kofi Guswa, Yadin Salmon and Matia Fono, Diatia Anise Uramu, and so I watch us a Brantani Din and Rafinha, Naswaya, Dia Epa Anisa Brantano, Utimuse and Yama, El Kosu Amani Yepa, our Bassa Bobo Konum, a Branton Epa for me better for Barcelona. And to this season, when it comes to bushings, to Bobo Kefani Barcelona now, I have very incredible numbers. Abrantani Din and Rafinha answer never calling Saminason and Ranya Thierry Henry Nkwa and a call Munjik Stadium na Abrantani Din and Travis Scott. One answer Euramu once na passa for Jesse Nanimino near Travis Scott Eguadimu why Spanish musician enti enra no also our stadium mobi na popular Spanish singer and Din and Lola Indigo na Lola Indigo so aya bai wabia ne ho efe ye panti ono so no enra no Munjik Stadium now de kofi hwe abai wan ne kokoso pa enema egu onom utimu se emu edukama ana friends no uwe na mfimfini onoma oh nyeize so ya ketwa na abai wano adina na ehye no no apai ne sra ne so nti yasi na no ene enra de uramu ewo Munjik Stadium na abai wan din ene Lola Indigo akoso traffic ewo honoma na chese sa traffic ni nyina enso aya body altimu se ekura abai wan na kofi na no nkura po ene na ne enchi nwini ne hwene na ohwe oh dab abai wano ne hu twa bruta na mom de atie de se Rafinha energy player of the match na me can say this season in numbers ni contributions to Barcelona in all competitions no utimu se adeno ekoye 60 goals involvement and a Branton anya ama Barcelona bobo kono 30 goals 37 goals 23 assists and a Branton anya na Rafinha edin kama and was say nan kombetimi ono ebetimi ashe more than 2 goals na wo share no we waste chances miensa bia wo uni se nan kasa chances no I was for finish wo mo no nya more than 2 goals no I could have scored more than 2 goals I wasted 3 chances I will think more about those 3 chances than my 2 goals because I have a high expectations of my life and no I am sama Abrantani Din and Rafinha wadi etutwa na also uni se ni second goal na was share no aya a go bia FA papa na the most important thing for no Rafinha any say team no edi nkunim the obeka players any supporters ne say omu stay cool na fence so omu prepare for the rest of the matches akwa o monim e season num.
Yo creo que sabemos gestionar muy bien las emociones dentro del partido. Al final sabíamos que ya nos pasó esto en muchos partidos que estamos perdiendo y remontamos. Creo que después del segundo gol, creo que lo más importante era el equipo mantenerse bien y buscar el primer gol para dar lo que queríamos para poder ganar el partido. Y creo que lo hemos hecho muy bien, controlamos el partido y llegamos a 4 goles.
No, I Rafinha, OG player of the match, no, and Sama Wadi at 2 no. Kylian Mbappe, I a hat-trick boy in the El Clasico. When you're the first hat-trick in El Clasico, now the attack against Barcelona this season in all competitions, you know, we bought 4 matches and I watched 5 goals, incredible numbers. Kylian Mbappe, breaking the record for a most goals scored in a debut season for Real Madrid player. Some Madrid auto player be, none the first season, the debut season, no, when more goals no Abrante for Kylian Mbappe break his record no 38 goals scored still counting more games to go na Abrante no the ati anesem wanya 42 goals contributions on the debut season mu Emma Real Madrid bobo kono na onim say Abrante for Kylian Mbappe this is not the first time I watch a hat-trick sa hat-trick na ntimi amana nwene yenyina ebe kaya 2022 FIFA World Cup across our Qatar final game between Argentina and France a Equaya 3-3 no one and bought all the 3 goals for the French national team on penalties. Walusuye and so the Atianis El Clasico one share Madrid 4-3 goals nina Nanso Pasa one 4 goals from share no Eman Elusuye into about 3 and also about 2 hat-trick in 2 crucial important games. Sa games nina Abrante Kylian Mbappe Alusu na Kylian Mbappe Ababe the first player in the history of El Clasico to lose 4 El Clasicos on the first season. Mu yeka no yanshanon so say all-time official El Clasico games 261 games. 261 games. Madrid are winning 105 and Barcelona are winning 104. Emu 52 aye draw. Now 4 straight victories for Barcelona Bobo Kune this season. I'ma say Barcelona ababa winning 4 El Clasicos in a single season for the second time in their football history. The first time 1982, 1983 and in a single season one winning 4 matches against Madrid and run so we no munya ama this season 2024 2025 and so one winning 4 games. Madrid for enye bida e one abakosemu say in a single season one winning 4 El Clasico games APNC the NT enwa uramu e Munjik Stadium. Barcelona supporters with the management and our friends no players celebrations na no edimpa. I know Barcelona supporters, players, and technical team, and who said Wamu jubilate our Munjik Stadium. Na Kofia Kayakano, Hansi Flick, Anu Air manager, Emma Barcelona Bobo Kono, I equally Pep Guardiola record as the second manager in the history to win each of their first 4 El Clasico games. Wamu Abo, and Nuna Hansi Flick, manager Emma Barca Bobo Kono say, for me, I know that this is very important, and also for the fans. The club, of course, in one season 4 times. It is fantastic. And no, I am Sama Hansi Dieter Flick manager Emma Barcelona Bobo Kono. What did you do?
I know that this is very important also for the fans, for the club, and of course in one season 4 times it's fantastic. It's great, and for me it's more that now we are 7 points in front, and we need one more victory, and this is what we want to do.
No, I am Sama Hansi Dieter Flick manager Emma Barca Bobo Kono. What they was an unbelievable match. 2 goals behind, and after the match in Milan on Tuesday to come back, it is fantastic. The mentality, the attitude is really outstanding. Wabonim Rantanabaso said Nano Homo call Milan in the Champions League semi-final second leg game and almost started Homo conceded 2 goals later on bete kano etekili di kwa my game a travel echo extra time nanu Tuesday na uram Sunday what's your game and also ya share first 2 goals in the first half no coming back ababedin criminal a share the mentality a crap players the attitude of players and so a showcase here in these 2 games into a fantastic Wabo boys nabaso.
So again, unbelievable match. So two goals behind, and after the match in Milan on Tuesday to come back, it's fantastic. The mentality, the attitude.
98.1.
Sama Hansi Flick wadi etuja na papa de HS league wamu NG we don't feel champions yet. No Sama Hansi Flick adi etuja na Don Carlo Ancelotti ebo game number 350 since we joining Madrid as their manager no aso wamu ye many mistake and cost wamu sa game wase wamu try wamu best nanso no ade ba ko ene se enkunimdie anko wamu aso hwe performance na de to basa de no a game of equal now so scores and as Bibia no asima supporters and in painful every free say we mixing 5 defenders. Don't forget we were mixing 5 defenders. Vinicius Junior has an ankle problem until also Vinicius Junior and just a problem our the nampon so na the attorney say Madrid for no complain say we must Barca second goal for Frankie de Jong and sa and Tomako post 2 at the 2 Instagram and X account no so omo edit pictures any videos e kira say ebo abrante from Frankie de Jong nsa omo e complaining no omo ko post suicide na na Matt Basa for no so no e ko fa omo 5th goal omo share ya omo edi salah ye ana se penalty bia no omo e complaining so omo nya ye omo se ball no so no abrante for na Ferran Torres ana se Femi Lopez e mu ba kon ana strike ya e ko ball abrante for na Olarian Chomini na tie caption omo de man no the ball going clear towards the goal frame strikes him below hand in unnatural position disgraced and no iron sama Barcelona for no womo enso etwe as caption Emma Bonne a ball Olarian Chomini and Sano say the aka just one win na Barca air champions 3 more games to go after Madrid 35 womo ewo 82 points plus 59 goals Madrid etosum yenu 75 plus 35 afe Atletico Madrid etosum yansa 70 points plus 33 and a Bilbao etosu enai 64 plus 25 enti ama say Barcelona supporters no wamu jubilate say wamu air champions or Barcelona krum ho na Kofi Enra after the game our Valdebebas Madrid supporters ne the banner echo ball honoma wamu si shame enti wamu cha say Madrid team no players no anim painful na nim gwase na aka omo na so players na meto so security guard wo Valdebebas ekoyi ade na efro na yase pass ne bedu Valdebebas no Carlo Ancelotti supporters ne bi edi na tem se wonko wanya de na de meti ene se the Don Carlo Ancelotti na bakose mu no won defend the league title da waje next season want me end defend and they said you see this week we be announcing the departure when the announcement na ebe so Xabi Alonso na eba on na enya de so mu kwakofa any interim manager Madrid for now your margin say we mu ebe to 3 players amana na FIFA Club World Cup no ebe akoso Trent Alexander-Arnold eba left back eba na center back aba now mu physical coach Aditi and Antonio Pinto so no papa at the end of the season walk Kylian Mbappe and the LED top scorer shot no 27 goals for Madrid. Barcelona Brante from Robert Lewandowski about 25 goals. Now Kylian Mbappe and we name French best player abroad 2024-2025. Ya didn't you Emma Enano pay ewa Akwaaba 98.1. So uko English Premier League ma the tennis Fulham Etna Fie Emma Everton ebo mo 3-1 Southampton and Man City ebo 0-0 Bournemouth Etna Fie Emma Aston Villa at the 10 against 11 Eshomo 1-0 and Newcastle so Chelsea 2-0 Abrante from Sandro Tonali ebo first goal on the 2nd minute 35th minute and Nicholas Jackson equally red card Bruno Guimaraes ebo the 2nd goal 90th minute United team no so Etna Fie Emma West Ham United eko twoma ya kam yenua wamu entim ante na Kofi de ate say Ruben Amorim say players ne say some mentality adwin omode bobo no enye so man say sane de ne be better for them so mbe stay in the Premier League than fighting for the Champions League na de ate ne say wamu anwin Europa League na Champions League next season wamu ekobobi eno na prepare for Gebel Agbala ho as Tottenham and Manchester United Europa League final na oni de ewuni say aye poor teams and ekwakobo sa game no a fight for Champions League football na odinwo ya ye pass one of these teams you know ebe disgrace English Premier League in the Champions League next season I was nka womo gia ye you omo every Champions League num na say Ruben Amorim 25 matches wabo as Manchester United manager no papa no winning 6 wa draw 6 and we lose 13 Liverpool team no about 2 goals Emma Arsenal and so about 2 goals Cody Gakpo and Luis Diaz Gabriel Martinelli and Mikel Merino ebe take no now so Merino had the red card in a free game num na Brentford and Andy Robertson and Trent Alexander-Arnold ababe the only 2 defenders are in the Premier League history no womu anya 60 plus assists Trent Alexander-Arnold was 64 and Andy Robertson was 60 and no womu Trent Alexander-Arnold tama no free bench ebe minimum and just say because of sending team Liverpool air champions into Arsenal assign a guard of honor after nanu Chelsea guard of honor no and no Arsenal air guard of honor Liverpool air champions with 83 points plus 46 goals. Arsenal etos mienu 68. Newcastle etos miensa 66. Manchester City etos 9 65. Chelsea etos enum 63. And Aston Villa etos ensuamusu 63. Mo Salah about 28 goals for Liverpool. Alexander Isak and so Asher 23. Na Kofi uko Italy. Inter 4 and we need 2-0. And Napoli about 2-2. And he say Akwaaba 1 point. And I say title no Akwaaba say no Utimu say 1 point and a da Bobo Kwefano Napoli and a face no Inter 4 and Tama Yejina so Eddie and Nanopai and Semen Sina everlasting dry roofing services HSA say open and chance eye papa Eddie about down so self lock IBL and I say Euro Towers Allo Zinc open Renga Tesadina Yadi share dino your boss we are no Emon Sony Femino open San Yemani and I say open all roofing accessories and I say Abia what do you care about dinosaur baby you know and I say baby you know o person be twetwa no ma wo mbeba be ye and na dinosaur na bia paint ne s san wo mbe painti ama ebi nso a wo no usikasem enhyada enso ani enti ukọ ma so ya wo mo ne be ye nhyehye no ma kọbọ dinosaur emrepam ne watua am wo mo brekum Thursday market coin and link kopie Pentecost aso dan ho no onam kwan so ekọ a service station na ewo ye wo dadwam no opposite pair Wamu Everlasting Joy Roofing Services for Eben Juben Fremes in TM from our 0596 877 500. Unique Kitchen so HS ope wache and a nam red fish a poti and our first no plain rice any stew and I say enquire wamu say a ponchen pine and our first no ope a mone salad and pesie by anybody asonson any contomirable muam. Unique Kitchen. Ana o koda fe wakwa brekum Golden City Park na nim ho coach Lamini baby otoni Jesus no anim ho anu wo yemfa no e 0244 875365 kofi yemfa enano pa
yara sibona na absene kasamra ni sebo de si husi atena se yemko na nchiremu no wonfa ne de na start emfa emma he wia na oshia ba after oshino Diaka ebetwaso ediama. We say good morning.
Good morning, Kofitabo.
Bibia boko.
Bibia kama na. As ona me say
amodene chele. No, anwadi si wakana.
Bibia be fan ate. Nyameti ase.
Nyameti ase say patapo. Brono ba.
No, say ti hwa no.
Okay. You is it I say akoko so de hwe na.
Wanya de akumaku. Ena na me ka say akoko de hwe na de. Na omuto de be kudo man tia no. Akoko de ya de hwe no. Akumaku. Ti akuda for.
You ma yente we nen several doors.
Go me that say. Yen starting na yen nim komo bebre. E say the work na Monday a lot of things. Ma mencha Pastor Felix Kumi.
Yes.
On the original Mama G. Don vete no mo. Na mencha Director 1. Kojofusu. Yes, Wallace no no dia. Yenche obi o tie program ni bia. Na yenche Baba Sadek say oguso a money mono e wo form ye about the Facebook live. Ama sebi ye bre as ye adwuma gubat. Ye be na dan.
Baba good morning.
Direct nti FM ni nti atie phone nti.
Sa na tie. You.
Baba Sadek binipa no aden. Okay.
Yitio yenko.
Kofi. Say dear Hansi Flick he's turned his biggest rivals to be his easiest opponents.
Sir.
Real Madrid, Barcelona biggest rival. Okay. The whole of this season, they are the easiest opponent at Barcelona. And on the evidence of results, in fact, say 4 out of 4 in the regular season. All the competitive matches, 4 no, Madrid ain't even a single draw cry. Barcelona winning 4 out of 4. In fact, all the entire Barcelona fans in here, for pre-season in count 5 out of 5 no. On that they be a meka as me say you be o ha. Only need the agra na yen tokwa obebo. Yeah. Of any serious obesanbo. And that is the typical definition of the Barcelona team this season against Real Madrid. They've shown and it's Obekai Lamine Yamal asem na okan na. Before the Copa del Rey final, almost winning game ni wie no. Possibly hotel no catch around say game ni ebe na nwumre. Nsuro Madrid betima share 1, betima share 2. But this season Madrid ain't nimbo bon say Barcelona and Madrid team share Barcelona da. And it happened 2-1 Barcelona better when 3-2. Yeah. Couldn't the last goal. And Madrid went 2 goals up. In fact, me say sure. Say a lot of people Barcelona take back even including me myself. Me was on member betiashe. Omo take back particularly time no. And you see that something that Barcelona also do winner. Kofi extremely incredible. Half an hour show I'm say half an hour no technical. Most of the times, half an hour show mono, half an hour no man Saturday, and they almost had 10 results. No, so in the first half, from Real Madrid, 15 minutes they were 2 goals up. They were leading by 2-0. Barcelona betisha 4-2 in the first half. In fact, Madrid enya hamai and omatiari. In 4 games, it means that Barcelona shot Madrid 16 goals. 16. And Madrid has 7. And it tells you something when it comes to these two teams. So Obin dominate Obia. There's Hansi Flick. They are Charlotte no. They no. Say Hansi Flick no. He's become the second manager. Pep Guardiola was the first manager in Barcelona history or winning the first 5 El Clasicos. Now Hansi Flick I bet also next first 4 competitive Clasico meetings against Real Madrid were winning already. Why 2 trophies and 3 Madrid instead the Super Cup and the Copa del Rey. Now the league itself say Barcelona are winning it with ease because the next game against Espanyol a win for Barcelona means that they've won it. Last Javi time no so be kaya Espanyol we are and Barcelona question omo G League at the time Espanyol so we e ma omo TC Park say omo jubilate wa Haswa G League omo pam omo no. So I real similar destiny and e be happen next weekend. Okay. Now Hansi Flick Barca team there, honestly. Yes, Ubetuma Sromo from the Inter game, na Champions League. I believe say yes. In as much as we heal that match, you know. Game where Yankees are compensating fans a lot, and they are a bit okay now. And so now just opposite to the whole season. You understand? So Barcelona are just better than Real Madrid. Only before the game, I was explaining something, but sometimes people don't listen. I said, on the evidence of film, performance, any ball on anybody, Barcelona is extremely better that we don't need to even discuss. Yes, but the only aspect that Mimi Srone say, the defeat against Inter, anyhow it devastated the boys on the field of play. Say if we are to go by psychology, there, I would say Madrid have the advantage to win this game. But I say on the evidence of football, here. Barcelona is extremely better that we don't even need to discuss because I've explained from a tactical point every angle, coach to coach, player to player, form to form, head to head and everything. So it needed no need for me to elaborate. Now, all the way at Hansi Flick before the game, Madrid forcing looking at the form of Goulet, of course. Now also started because he became a certain creator in Madrid setup now. Because all the chances are also creating for Madrid now all created more in the subsequent games. And the goal that he was scoring, it wasn't as if other Goulet were in Bobo. But Barcelona may say Hansi Flick has not just created a force and a team will be fear to play against almost. But the man himself is a tactical monster. Hansi Flick, he's a tactical monster. If he gets the players with the right attitude, Kofi, absolutely tactics. And or the Abrantes the other goal free game. And for a beer, so I'm going to line up and start here. He was playing behind Mbappe and Vinicius, but who and the most passes are not a back pass. Yeah. If you how to be bad deep about Madrid box in that year, to be about pass quite. Telling you say no more agile here and suffocating the only passing option to either the left side, right side, and now forward. And it is all because of the way Hansi Flick approaching game, and now, sir, what team here part this season? Mekaja will say yes, Barcelona. So I'm players in available in terms of attacking transition. But Barcelona is extremely dangerous. It's not only about the attack, but without the ball, they will almost press on. Okay, as my back just say, operation 5 seconds. So Oje ball one, holding more than 5 to 7 seconds. They will press you and come and retrieve the ball. In Tianra, after Barcelona, Madrid for share 2. Barcelona started that intense pressing with a very high line defensive line. Who's the high line Nankasan and has been about all season. And they can be Barcelona consider a lot of goals. In terms of defensive, Barcelona are not better than even Madrid because they are conceding a lot of goals this season. What I say? But because with the attacking transition and normal press, Kofi and almost suffocate Real Madrid. Because obi suffocate wa so wa no wa sa so hwene na ase homefo wa sumo se wani ase uni option enti ene na starting force Real Madrid amo me for 30 minutes after Madrid share goal no Barcelona nya corners 8 na Madrid nya 1-0 enti after no Barcelona for take game no to Madrid for me even enduru center. In fact 4 out of 4 no Barcelona and share Madrid keke o ma bro mu ni nyina tactically possession all the metrics 4 out of 4 ni nyina now and the genuine Madrid problem Madrid enya corners onu ntimi nhye bankofo nya corners o mo head share Madrid and they should go back to their recruitment and the kind of defenders they would love to buy any profile of players that they will need to add say the be area boss so on be up there now. One of the corners in Barcelona, Eric Garcia. In fact, Ferran Torres, FLK Bono, Emma Garcia head the share. Defenders in position awareness poor. And no more expose Courtois. Let me repeat. Me say Barcelona share no na. Na mo say da, almost eba. And then of course, look, go now. Pedri Piama Rafinha Kobo share. Intense pressing. And Madrid for Jebona kiki. Ena Ceballos ene Mbappe kwa kaboom ena ball na ekoto Abrante ne de Pedri anim or turning and of course Pedri as himself obebo succulent pass ena body to Rafinha anim with that space Kofi obebo ahye ena Rafinha bo hye 2-2 yenko ba bia and then Lamine Yamal go na Kofi quality placement. You see Lamine Yamal this season in the Copa del Rey, in fact in the Clasico 4 matches regular season was shed 3 goals, was provided 2 assists. He's 17 years. And now I'm commanding the goals and assists and say, hey, 40 goals contribution at the age of 17. Me see nipa na nka no grow. Ye hu bi da. 17 years. 40 goals contribution, 16 goals, 24 assists. In only La Liga, Copa del Rey, and then the Spanish Champions League. 3 competitions, 40 goals contribution in 50 matches. Indi me said the agent and the me na me Ballon d'Or come the be man do obi apewonka because ball body body on boss obi this is what boss obi but Ballon d'Or Santa won here goals and then you maybe to add me wa ball ba no wa boss obi me say Rafinha ne Lewandowski na abo ne chances be bra to agu and ka since awaye ne kan bi ni me wa Trivela be no na nya self the goals no could have improved and the ball ba na nkasa ne body e Rafinha more ball say Lamine Yamal da na omo no se Barcelona da forma on a creative bibia o onwa de bia mbete kana on na inspire and sadian it is very difficult so only game changer only player with that mojo untimi and the say obia ye adwuma ni nyina na mo keka to nya goals ni de enye di o so the difficult job no on no Lamine Yamal me say season no Lamine Yamal no Barcelona air double up on the left for Rafinha helping him to create overload. They isolate Lamine Yamal. Say nipa 3, nipa 4, nipa 5 ono nko yet ono ne create the goals neba. Come the man dey since this is me say ball ba na say yem pass yem twetwe obia mo ball nsen no. Why? Yem she goals, yem create chance. But in terms of numbers no, oye there Rafinha mo na because ono ne gina kire na o send ball ni in. And Rafinha mo gina ono mo katum nyesa. And Lewandowski mo katum nyesa. Nti e ba sa why na be she goals no. Omo in terms of goals and numbers there, only as compared to Rafinha, Mbappe, or the saying Lewandowski, talk of Dembele no there. But in terms of overall contribution, what Bobos will be Rafinha 34 goals, 25 assists for Barcelona in 54 matches. And these 2 players Nankasano, ball on my body adwuma my end this season are outstanding and incredible. In fact, so over throughout the entire season. Now the level of performance, anything on me disappointed no. Because ball now on players in but even in the absence of Lewandowski, and now Ferran Torres showed said there's no problem. Hat-trick of assists. Ferran Torres season nation as you know bro. Classico, first Classico no. No he injured. And the Ancelotti him dey say okono. The final argument no kra nye or say we shouldn't forget say Rudiger out. Alaba out. Na Alaba no ma dey no obo. Ferland Mendy out. Ono so ma dey no obo. Kamahaya out. But we played the first Clasico. Fela Mendy ye in, yes, ye. Rudiger ye in, yes, ye. Ye Bobby and Lunin them, Kotwa bedem, yes, ye. And the BBA do ye in be almost ye. And the out there. In the justification, no crown, Covania proper.
Okay.
Telling you, say, Timiana on Timino. What I say? Ancelotti, no, Timiano on Timmy Hansi Flay. It is as simple as that. Tactically, the way Omumi and Nuna show Omu team how Madrid approach the season and everything. Ferran Torres, Kofi, Obi Obo Lewandowski Echino, 19 goals, 7 assists. And yes, it is a game that Enrano, of course, Clasico, the Oye de Albania Nkofo Ebe Kasa about all the major headlines because Enra referee, you say Alejandro Hernandez, Kofi, Barcelona for officer was Sisi Madrid for officer was Sisi and it came back to La Liga officiating. Until I made the Biomo officiating as a man. Make it almost say Kutia Uniana would defend here. Ever quite how that and did be a time and say M will be and if we are analyzing situations, analyze it the way it is. Now Obiame had here. And Barcelona were caused to complain. Even though they won. Madrid were caused to complain. Because see all the controversies that happened. First, on the part of Madrid, Frankie Dion born in Sano.
Yeah.
Nay, foul. The name says I'll go in standing. Yeah. Here, I revisited the FIFA rules, Law 12, about fouls.
Okay.
And then I want to see the handball situation. Handball, say a bow shoulder. And your foul. Yeah. But below shoulder no a foul. Yeah. And the factors no more here. You will see say ampa according to the even way official nana e de bobo no graphics na ye de ma referees say a free baby a red ni nyina a foul. Now this is baby a ball for Frankie Dion yes. Now give me the combined one no. You will see say baby a green no. E what dey nya foul. But look at baby a ball Frankie Dion no. A below shoulder type na green no. And two for foul no your free baby say on the natural position and now on the natural position we were flying inside and any natural position and in the shoulder no can end up from eye open and automatically based on this rule if you read a foul okay into Real Madrid foul be and case of disallow goal it was scored but on the same hand on the other hand Mbappe ball na acquire penalty no that was the second goal me boy penalty no.
That's the first goal.
First goal, good. Honestly, Fedi Vavadi, Otia Lami Yama, and from the angles, I heard you say the way Otia and Lami Yama fell, yes, Otia and Keken Fasu, Otia no man at all from, and the Mama Dunya advantage, you know. And the Savahum, nay review, I must say similar to Marcus Rambo now Otia Gerard Martina or the born coin. And to me say me General can say Sabo say na fouler. When soon a foul. So in my books, this one was also a foul because so we pictures now. Frank Fedi Vavadi, Otia Lami Yama na so. Nice and he fell. And I'm already born a coy, and I'm Kokonya penalty. Mbappe was very sharp. We don't be Shabono, and so looking for penalty. And Unya penalty, no Bobo on the shay. Now, other controversies. You see, there are controversies are a 50-50. And to me, honestly, the Rafinha ball now, if Lucas Vazquez etching at that. Me who say Rafinha exaggerate more. In a grabbing no, so so the moon on top for me. A penalty. Yeah. But and just say also the movie I know Jan want to form a penalty. What I say? And a honor me who Rafinha did. Now Shadia be waha. But what's Barcelona for security? Mbappe go be say a offside. Now, if you have the graphics again, Sadek, me huni look. So our first picture now me the arrow atoso no. Good. Who say Tama Mbappe eye run no. From yen physical eye, who's na as we look ahead. Yeah. But again, according to after the game referee's interpretation, should I say, pass no. Even though Fedi Vavadi ball forward pass, but the pass was not located to Mbappe. Based on that, Mbappe nya offside. Why? Because we need any influence with passing and now. All of them in search already be I had the opposite side. Now, a one Mbappe year ran na oko. And to give me the second one, I'm the circle at home. Baby a pass in the by pass in the Kubasi. Second one. Now, so the pass in the Kubasia. Baby Mbappe. You see the gap. And the pass was not located to where Mbappe was. And then Kubasi about back pass. Back pass is offside in him. And the Kubasi back pass, and Anye, and Mbappe Kofabono, and Oboshe. Now this is fair, according from the referee's explanation. Fair. Now, I'm out for say Chomeni Bono. Kofi, football no, Makasa Mrana Sasa, if we be close proximity. In fact, I'm share them. Born, and I'm too obvious abundance. I'm not but I knew say close proximity in Tionje. Even the commentators were confused. I'm a calm one when I'm saying now a close proximity. And pa Yakoba, you know, referee say there be close match hada. Say close proximity the chess. So Ben pa no abobo na abundance. On team position no, I'm on foul. No matter ne say be na go a deny. Gina hwa. Almost had then a Ferran Torres again. Interesting. Mundo Deportivo. Unto pro Barcelona. Almost try to explain say Ferran Torres born and the same because baby are born free in Abranti and the other Fedi Vavadi ne born in Sano. Kofi. And also your close proximity. Until says like a refugee foul. Henceforth, na Ferran Torres beautiful goal on cash. But you see, they are trying to deceive those who don't read and those who don't learn. Because in the graphics. Essay. But in football terms, enye peda. Now, Rafi way Chouameni. Need the defensive scenario, not or defendable. Now, Ferran Torres need an attacking scenario, not or attackable or questionable. Now, in attacking scenario, any boy whether was sheda, on sheda. Foul. Foul. Entity the explanation. According to Law 12, no, one of the points. Or say, handball in attacking scenario. Handball in attacking scenario. Handball in what? Attacking scenario. Into where we attack it, ne handball, yentie nasem. Even if accidental, no goal can be scored with the use of the arm or a hand. Therefore, handball rules in football are more strict in attacking scenarios. Never what attack handball rules straight. Or say it is usually a handball if so what attack here. A goal is scored by the arm or of an attacking player, or if the ball touches an attacking player, hand or arm in an immediate goal scoring build-up play. If the arm gives the player an unfair advantage, a handball can be called. Or say, so what the ball ne question in your account, sir. If you are to say, boy, a can inside a ton and man at the point. Good. A can inside a ton and man at the point. Even though a bonus, a man of unfair advantage, a ton and Nimwakobashe, and in the course of a build up to a goal, a foul, me patron Chemuna Mudawa. And Mino, me find interest in your way. As a neighbor, you can't say it because I bet you wouldn't, a bay or beach now. What I say? In all, this is some of the things that happen with regards to the controversies from officiating. Now, Kofi, you move away. PSG are dominating Ligue 1, and they won by 4-1 against Montpellier. They say Ligue 1, no, I must say you are more worse, and more worse now. It clearly tells you about the PSG team this season. Everything is about them. First, Dembele are winning overall best player of the French league, and it's the kind of incredible performance Dembele enjoyed this season in the French league. 28 games, 21 goals, 6 assists. French league and top scorer. Look at his performance. Or they have won the team again. And many more you do more for the Ballon d'Or. What I say? Well, he's the clear guy coming from France this season to challenge for the Ballon d'Or. Now, French league have only posted 2016 when he won the best talent in 2016. Abrano French league from Rene. Now we move to Barcelona Samba back, and now he's won the league air best player. So telling you said the talent was never in doubt. So about French league now. Now Enya Nonkwa Mbappe dia Rene French player abroad, and you appreciate it because you see the problem that Mbappe is finding himself in Madrid. Players need to be motivated when it comes to the Champions League. And you look in the Champions League, Madrid top scorer, but Madrid the film. And Kevin Vinicius quote na kanishe ko wajin mienu. Bin majin si awona wonji bi nyeza. Only Hendrik. Jinawa Mbappe in the league, Pichichi top scorer. Madrid are failing to win the league. Again, no Sabo is in our majibi. And and even though in a record season, her classical hat-trick, 27 goals leading the top scorer. In a struggling Madrid, on the average, or 40 goals a season. And the Urbano, or better 40 goals. Now I said 39. Wow. Upon all his effort, Kofi, in terms of Madrid, no more personal, it is becoming difficult. And the area subsequent season, in the Champions League, will be forcing what the other players are not forcing. So based on that, look at Kylian Mbappe. And it is obvious. Say French player abroad there. Now look at the team of the season. Kofi. France for them kwa. First, give me the one now omujina podium no so no. The omujina podium no so a. Omunyina now the official lineup no.
Yeah.
Chevalier leave for keeper na dem. Okay, but Hakim in about 2 PSG. Marquinhos ne patch 4 and 5 omunyina PSG. Nuno Mendes number 3 PSG. Number 6 and 8 Joao Neves Vitinha PSG. And Ryan Sheikh Lyon Obon omoten onu to Fabian Ruiz. After attack the Desiree Doué on the left PSG. On the right on the left Bakola PSG. Attack Dembele PSG. And the PSG 4-9 leave 4-2. Telling you how they dominated the French League. Okay, yeah. Kakrebi in the Premier League. Now, you see, Newman course Premier League. Man City. All the teams that were fighting for the top 4. Aside Newcastle, on Chelsea, of course. Apart from saying they do affect you, they are not very in the aside that game, no. City both here Saddam Tina. Worry that. On farm motivation, yeah. And to say we say bet be say draw. Okay, yanka he. Adia chenya. Nottingham Forest.
Yes.
Our top form kakra.
What Leicester we?
All person will back to the top 4. What she 2-0. Leicester worry that. On farm bibi anya he. Ya she wabeti 2-2.
About draw.
Ye nwie. Kofi Arsenal. Liverpool agin the league dada.
Yeah.
Arsenal at transfer Liverpool actually 2 nyame adom na Arsenal bet here ni 2-2
yeah.
And you see time of the guard of Ananema Arsenal Liverpool na say deserve it because they be an mo nyama say be bi dia mo be garden crofo na mo bom nsem you see a pain and I say a very painful seeing Arsenal Liverpool fans no omre ateta picture about say on dey be your bridesmaid omo mo koja bi no ma ware no no dey ware bi da because they be odi cap na chi but onya bi. But it is the painful truth. That is the exact truth. Because Arsenal team, no, Sana this season. And look, baby, I say league table na iron. When you look at it, even next Arsenal game, they say Arsenal that second 68, Newcastle 66. Arsenal next match on the Newcastle.
Yeah.
So Newcastle Shena
Wasano.
They second no na Arsenal no. Onyendi. So Arsenal bet be the second na. Ohia so be winning against Newcastle. Again, Newcastle so na share Chelsea 2 beautiful goals. Newcastle go on attacking spree said o team nitie. So be available say ya. Look at the kind of performance at Tonali, Bruno Guimaraes, Anthony Gordon, Isaac Nomadema. And the Arsenal were very big trouble, but definitely I believe they will qualify and of course they'll play in the Champions League. But be a problem no was this year, you know. Chelsea 5th 63 points. Aston Villa 6th 63 points. Nottingham Forest 62 points. And no Nottingham Forest no.
Yes, charge no. Pa
on the coach no. On TSC say when team win the game.
But I said Chelsea will have a bomb team na ba.
They be saying the answer. Well, who said you are here? Who's Olympiacos sign here? What I say? Okay. And Adena sparking mixed reactions. Athletic for guy be or say on the team when we invest football emotional game. And this on the buffo in the moment say you are qualified for Champions League. Even though why are there for the first time in 30 years we are going to play in Europe. But say you lead by 2 now through na away. Obetma for the anger. What I say in the heat of the moment. But and then just want to appreciate no. But guy never so no no Espírito Santo akobejai. Because Chelsea adwuma na why nyina no. Oh na na so nani. And the asparking mixed reaction. But see, it tells you so mo de ani bre and the bebo final 2 games against West Ham. Winnable game. And then the last game will be against Chelsea. Now Chelsea last 2 games. Obo against Man U. Man U dey standard that. So
yes.
But we are Obo against Nottingham Forest.
Wow.
Into all 2 crucial games. Nottingham Forest no on any challenge. Now in that same game, a better man call Aston Villa advantage. Villa boy funu for me no. Tottenham ne Man U. Kofi was right. Tottenham. No before the week. No more than 14-15.
Yeah.
What Crystal Palace has been 2-0.
Yes.
Manchester United coach in this and tell their next season obedwane. Was this say new man say obedwane? Oh, nyame kai me person no pay. Was this say san ebe ya? Who say all ban me ka jam say man you are the impossible job for coaches. And to share Pep na na mo bodam. Na me say coach no ba no ya de dada. Ten Hag upon bibia oba no ya de. And they say ni ehunu say bibia kire say coach bia ba o ya de but team na nkasa problem ho. And the coach is trying to voice all those things out. Now remember Villa about these 2 teams. Say Oma free 14-15. Oma beto 15-16. Man can't tell say Kofi. And yes season no already Leicester Southampton akabako Ipswich. Oma bury na read that. In come on unit Tottenham bury am na yi. And they enyo Oma ne da line no through 50 60 how many da ko fasa
okay yeah that's you know Hussein Adams and I obtain Kano Ocean Eba na otimi edinidia na mai was watching the show live from country number 1 was even the message football team can score Real Madrid now. Okay, you. Yeah, that's him. Was a greeting to my mom, Amabadu, the Yamsela, Jado, Kada Rider, Makaleli, and all Country number 1 community from Great Mugabe, the messenger, or the every Country number 1 at the Ebaye. Now, Yankwe, Nima, Yankwe, be in from Bishop Fred H. Keep it up. Yeah, that's Bishop Yanchana P. Was a good morning. Congratulations to Kumasi Asante Kotoko for yesterday victory. Watching you live for Insa Pay Farm in Accra, Kofi Ajima Blackman. Message our dear banner. Was it the referees are trying to them help Madrid for from humiliation, but they did not survive. Okay, you Ismaila Adam the message our dear banner. Was saying Addison said it yesterday that's it was a clear penalty. Okay, you Gideon the born message on also Eddie Abanano. Young Quay Nime. Na yenyi bi influence watch you live from Kumasi Pankrono Veska Basa was a friend Kofi credit message so dia banano was watch you live from Hafu Kenya Jericho number 2 Daniel Coleman the message on also at about kudos man guys from Nana Adukojo Orchard the messenger or the Abanano was he hit FC Barcelona Halidu Mutada the messenger on the Sodiaba was say I am familiar Praga rider was a watch you live from London was a greeting to my friend of Dortmund in Odd and support or that's the parcel the message you know at the about no watch na pay was say we will go again next season Hala Madrid okay Apple Franklin the Honson messenger or the Abba legacy what I say it is a penalty bro okay yeah that's it yankwe na ocean funny the amount about messages na kano you be Eddie Fro Eddie amount now swat the eba ocean good morning
yeah morning
bibi aboko
nyame adom bibi aboko na so ho
yanko patum boko
de nyame ase
you ye de nyame ase yasa shabium yes sa yo ma yentewe emuda ho pa
me da se kofi yanchi atiefo ena no pay Mama Shasi free Germany. Over the weekend, yeah, they.
Now what's that from?
Oh, David.
Are they?
Some men are mashe bibia. So your force says I'm Shasi free.
You do.
Kofi.
Yeah.
Bayern Munich are winning a 34th Bundesliga title. Now. Na your celebrations trophy ne de o modi kan agene dada
yeah
na niema mienu ana Kofi catch headlines during the celebrations one a hurricane in a professional football career on the trophy da yeah the show the share in someone who was celebrity and a two Thomas Muller Kofi born the final game in front of his own fans Alliance Stadium and Alliance Arena. Now, first of all, I want to talk about Thomas Muller. Game now winning 2-0 against Borussia Mönchengladbach. No, it is more or less in a fairway game. Ayebo, Edieja Thomas Muller Quine. After 19 years with Bayern Munich Boboko. No. Now you see, Maka Thomas Muller wants to fear. Sir. Who can be a true and true servant of the club? Your friend Bayern Munich, your brand Thomas, your friend Thomas Muller. God, for you to spend 19 seasons, 19 years with a particular club, which the level of loyalty, any trust, our Edma Sabo Bokuno. Now, for your information, I am born and bred Bavarian. Enti ofri babia Bayern Munich team na nkasa Corona Bayern Munich team na wono e wona Thomas Muller efri babia for Welham na Kofi wa tama ya ba be game na se no so what the celebrations mixed feelings Thomas Muller waje trophy in the midst of celebrations no was now so dey actually we are seeing na say this is my final day with the club, especially in front of my own fans. No, Kofi, just imagine the emotional moment. Now, Thomas Muller, hugely underrated footballer. Makan has some time and again says, "Oh, when the numbers, any the Abrantian Ababe over the years with a single club by a friend of Bayern Munich na, and Uber Yansan or Pace yet Nasina Thomas Muller say, one the Bayern Munich for and twasu and ye Juma BMA or say can." Now, Kofi Thomas Muller about 750 games, 750 matches, and a Thomas Muller enyaye for team I friend air Bayern Munich. Then no about Thomas Muller. He almost won everything. Everything be as a footballer enyabi and wonyabi. With the exception of European trophy, that is the Euros with the national team. Now 742 games played. And was 247 goals. Making 176 assists. Now he had a very decorated and successful career in terms of trophies. Winning 13 Bundesliga titles, 6 DFB Pokal, 8 DFL Super Cup, 2 UEFA Champions League titles, 2 UEFA Super Cup titles, and 2 FIFA Club World Cup titles. And history has been written about Abrante and Thomas Muller. Elugovi, why are there? And he is a typical one club man because of loyalty. The other time me children players now, during their playing days, virtually they dedicated their entire career at the my one club. They can Ranges D, maybe Paulo Maldini D, maybe Francesco Totti D. We are moving players are football career no team bako and dedicated at the man. It was Thomas Muller to give us over 700 appearances, 742 appearances for a single club, no, excellent level of air loyalty. In the direction of the very best of luck in the next air adventure. That is Thomas Muller. Now to Air Classico. Ovi, enyama bebre na si ye enra wia. Ya beye ho commentary e ha. Now Real Madrid started the game so well. Emma nkrofo bi kra ka say there where the funumu ba nyame sana mahomai. Because within first 15 minutes now Real Madrid lead Barcelona 2-0. Abrante and Kylian Mbappe send the early warning to Barcelona with the 2 goals now o team at the Real Madrid no in the first 15 minutes. But go figure Barcelona for mentality any of believe no it is worth emulating. Now ahead of the game and there back one I'm very much concerned at the psychological battle. Now and watching amama winning the trust ama the respect I me wo Edma Hans Flick and Akosro more. Because ahead of the game, for Barcelona to be eliminated from the Champions League in a manner, Obian Suda, it taking a toll on the psyche of Barcelona players. No, Ejime can say before the game, just 4 points, and you know very well. So Mulusu game to Real Madrid. Point Gabriel reduce Babeka 1 point. About part pressure. I'm a Barcelona for I'm the title race, will be pushed to the wire until say the decider and they be a champion of La Liga. And this idea money, now man affected Barcelona for from psychological point of view. And the starting game now, Commander Medin over the weekend was prevailing on the foot of play. Now Barcelona for no fumble. Who to say clearly in the early stages of the game, no money sound psychologically, not they were not up there. But they were able to maneuver their way. Every year come back. Now, you see, Kofi, this season, Nanka ya come back Kings and maybe ne Tremua. Nanka ya ball Real Madrid more Edin. But the truth is that this season, So can the comeback Barcelona
8
and your Real Madrid
1 FM.
Adriana
free
Madrid Barcelona. Okay. We are going to be this season. Where some games in here. Nye susu say enye ye for Barcelona. Akofi on bet me be comeback ebe win game no. Ano e din. And the ene so be driver be din komo say Barcelona na the comeback ends almost fata. Say this abodi ne momo. Okay. Against Benfica. Yehudi omo ye. Against even Madrid. Unin say Madrid this season Barcelona I come back and kwame and send the Real Madrid.
3 times.
3 comebacks.
Wow.
3 comebacks. Baako ye Super Copa de España. Uye no free wa de na no ye omuhie Copa de Rey. On be come back. No aba be hwe de esi enra from 2 goals down. Enye mia team. Even though Madrid modern was firm this season. But yes second we kwen yan kontomde. Regardless of the fact that Madrid modern was firm no. You can regardless of the fact that Kofi Madrid no omo modern omo pick level this season no. Enye easy say on be show 2-0 Albert man be come back there ti omo. Yeah. It's the strong mentality. Hansi Flick e dia share e boys ni mu. You see the ama omo come back no hu ne say her players na Barcelona I won. Omo enkulankulan o. Young guys 17 money 20 22 no. But look at the mentality. They believe confidence on the ball even in difficult situations. They know say be ye. Hey. Na no na omoje Copa they reign free Barcelona Real Madrid in some no. They be say Yama before the game. Also more hotel no. Omo ban no omo say we no. Omo say one kre ogide say better show mo. Even so omo say 2-0 kra na ogide say better show mo. Yama was vindicated. No nim there no there. No okay. And the Barcelona mentality omo dey comebacks no this season as I say ye ball ma baso. Now go fi Barca defining omo supremacy once again over Real Madrid. Because for you to allow yourself, Amobi Bebo to empress 9. O the pre-season, off-season, the other can want empress num continuous no. Etrese nipa no otimwo. Otimwo. And your ordinary fixture, the biggest fixture in the history of the two teams. El Clasico. And this one mushia adaje ni puso because of the bragging rights because they Madrid for to mean kasa. Baby over 5 years Madrid attack the crossover road this year. Barcelona for na say omo ended the bragging right across the world, especially Spain why omo kasa. Enti fisher yen tutunase. And for you to be dominated by a single team 5 times in a row in competitive matches 4 times. Etrese ko for dey otimwo. Yeah. Say Barcelona I reduce Real Madrid mama be a small club. Samum. I tell you, Sana Uno. This season. Oh, okay. Barcelona already so Real Madrid. I'm a Real Madrid a best small club. Now go to games in our. It is not just about the results. But every single game be within the 5 continuous games now. Barcelona Asha Madrid no. Because they dominate Real Madrid. And yes, I no check the statistics. Shot on target, big chances, possession, BBR. Omo dominate Real Madrid and Casa. Now when himself Kofi, omo last 4 competitive meetings, you know, unim aggregate score line 16-7. 16-7. And it's Ambekase. Barcelona reduce Real Madrid this season mama best smaller club. Midika. Yeah. The evidence is there to show. Her recent results. Check the results. And now 4-3. And now referee the day omo for finke omo jinsia. I tell you. Baako kwaya 4-0. Baako kwaya 5-2. Baako kwaya 3-2 or be come back and baako so from 2 goals down ba be shot 4-3. In the actually say otimu ankasa and the results no clear. I back asema me person me dey making. Now the baako is so familiar with El Clasico ni say Kofi. Sao be sha a promise to give goals. Because recently how El Clasico produce goals na no eden 4 baako 4 goals in a PM baako 7 goals in a PM baako nso sa baako 3-2 baako nso 5 goals in a PM and now 7 goals and a PM game. Just say Classico no. Before the best starting game, and the I rest assured to fans. The neutrals I be a goals. Alcofi at the end MIA. Now, Hansi Flick will restore respect any glory no back at the Ama Barcelona. Only say before Hansi Flick, ne one or Javi. Only Ancelotti tete no shana ba. Ancelotti so say Javi twice for say or say na sa. Enti Emma Real Madrid for Benyan bragging right last season. But this time around there, and Commander shifted from the capital of Spain, Ababedi Catalonia. In a sense, say, Unim say Hans Flick Abaye, the second coach, one match Pep Guardiola record, and say, we're winning the first 4 games in El Clasico. Okay. The first 4, Guardiola and the Yebi, Guardiola winning the first 4. Now Hans Flick also are winning the first 4 El Clasico games. And for you to match arguably the most successful coach in the history of Barcelona, Bobo no, the record no. I tell you, you are doing a great job. I tell you, you are on the right track. He is the game changer. Even though when Timan get trouble, but I tell you, say Papa no Juma Ababeno of Barcelona no. Nidi because we are Barcelona players no, any Barcelona fans no, omanum. Say the head-to-head meetings are so tight. I so tight. Say Madrid no I winning 105. Okay. And Barcelona winning 104. Did the next game be on Beshiano? Say Barcelona share Real Madrid da. Not just some head-to-head meetings now by 105 wins, 105 wins apiece. So very tight head-to-head record and a 2 teams in the anthem. But in the La Liga, specifically in the La Liga, there Madrid have head-to-head advantage because Madrid are winning 79 and Abasa winning 75 and a 35 Akwaaba 80 penko. Okay. Now Kofi you analyze the penalty no. Only some make us and the wo say Madrid were a bit fortunate. Because concede more than 4 goals no. Yeah. Because no clear penalty. Clear penalty. I too many there no. Because on Sunday say that natural position. And you can say woman body near lad Richmond I don't know fat so. No on Facebook yes. Or burning some or making the body in large. Into none and natural position. Into that is why I could feel to be a question value. Because how the Abasa and make correct mistakes. But the idea very more who mistake referee no man. Okay, review no. The minute the entire 1 year's decision no correct. Because Chomeni, none and son no and a 2. At the end is deny a branch and clear goal scoring opportunity. And then also can I referee no. But referee also consider as a soldier penalty a record. Because who did not be goal scoring opportunity by foul means according to the law, it should be a record. Okay, now no, I man you ne Bebao. Aquano defender Vivian, Oko train Rasmus Holland. No, what's an man for Casa? Sometimes it's not about chinjo, it's about rule. So did not be clear cut goal scoring opportunity. A record. Indeed, they were fortunate. Now, Kofi Ancelotti is not writing a good story. Some. Especially in the latter days. Time I free walk on and I was saying, Kai we once there be a Kai done. Because all corner or ye ne chikama or ye near man son walk. But Carlo Ancelotti say he's not writing good story. Say Madrid, is he a classico no? Almost in for more. Because I represent political cultural history niama bebre ni wom nti sa game no mbehia omulusu aye omoya unu say no amoko huru Madrid players no amoko twere abana bi bo hoza masamo mo de muja ningu asefo Madrid fans no ena security ni kwa wai free ho e chese so omulusu against this opponent e sure mu to the bone say Carlo Ancelotti in the 2 spells in the 2 spells with Madrid our boy classical games Marco 20 Kofu say we lose more than they were already. We lose 11 and we win 9. Onyan Drobi. We lose 11 we win 9. We consider more goals as compared to the Washe. We consider 44 goals and we share 40 goals. The Chelsea Carlo Ancelotti in a classical games they no Ukraine. On the modern money yadi from now go to the tactical board. Hey, my man send the one way ma Alonso. Now on chance here and prepare. Say Kofi say adia ba kwa ama nkrofo bi e cast it down ana nkrofo bi the ABA Salonso ansosidia e be free saade and add egos the personality of Real Madrid players no in a sense say I can tell you sir team was as we so superstars wo mpa Real Madrid omo superstars pa players omo dini enfa ne omo mfia Real Madrid until man management skills are very crucial, especially coaching this team. Now, Vinicius Junior, obey one problem for Alonso, the incoming coach. Obey man dilemma baby. Now you got tactical about them improve what they been cheremo. Kofi, burden out of possession. Yes, out of possession. Vinicius Junior is burden. He is a typical burden out of possession. Now, tactical about Richmond. First one to so here. You see, football, your friend be pre-analysis. Ubeko game be a mu di can analyze my opponent and who be a yeah. Now, Kofi, against this opponent, you know, say against Barcelona, no, we are the Obama be a job. At this moment, you need to sacrifice for the team, and here one. Until without the ball. And your friend now be that like a desica attitude be you need to defend regardless of the first or your striker you need to press and that football is a manner now or your liability out of possession say me can carry where the body where I'm free what there no go defensive action or your one pay say all ball ni Real Madrid in some now ni team is under pressure, the team is in trouble. Good. To say be a Chelsea, Bobo Amankre, him so a striker. But team like Chelsea, no. Or dominating Chelsea into Chelsea players in the beer as a more leading line as a sacrifice, you'll drop it, but you're somebody. Where the body orientation, no intensity, zero defensive IQ. Kofi, terrible body orientation. Where baby Ojina. Space rest or cover but bon go asama me kan only say result 2 to go say be your home bibia anka bibiansi 32nd minute na sa say ni say time ya ma take no oni no wasa like onu a Vinicius Junior obeka say obe press you o me ye hwe obe gina o keke enti sa yes sa Alonso one fan the NC from Amo be anti say born na especially Alonso the system no all in all out all inclusive obi a press o dey Leverkusen they do be kura na on more Boniface go you so mean Adri as a false nine because when him say so wo kogina ni mu was wo game ni mu a wo mo ano and that football no say press Rafinha the amount this season me respect Rafinha no Kofi without the ball Juma Odinu rage nu Obechire Pedembele baby ayo ojina without the ball Obechire be defending what pressing what 2 America very busy we anymore and the other thing Kofi Alonso who say ade no na on kan ho asem yes a party and where be ha no now Kofi in the record books the good news and the positive news for Real Madrid they say Kylian Mbappe lotin about hat-trick. Now it was very unfortunate. Say player ever hat-trick in El Clasico na eventually overlose game no yeah. In the since World War II, Anna Kofi obi since World War II and obi ever hat-trick. Our El Clasico mu a oye den olusu ye. Since then ebi nye den NCBM onto abrantie friend Kylian Mbappe. Now in the record books once again, what it mean is that say Kylian Mbappe a breaki mpanifo akuku down records no wakani nyina agu form. Onya Ronaldo de no and wakato form. And they say Wababe the first player in the history of Real Madrid club now. Wash goals do in the debut season. Because the debut season the first time Wababe see a kind at the Madrid. What do you mean is we are talking about a certain Kylian Mbappe Lotin, the French captain now. Was 39 goals in the debut campaign for the Los Blancos. Now go be easy. The entire no pay me the record we ba me ba Branton Abaso say omo waka omo records na gu no kuku down for in the game. Ruud van Nistelrooy wakane de na gu dada Cristiano Ronaldo the legendary Ronaldo wakane de na gu na record no kra Ivan Zamorano ebe share 37 goals in a debut season 1992-1993 for Real Madrid. What it mean is Abrante FN Kylian Mbappe has 39 goals. Now say nkwamoni nyina ba be the Pichichi, the race for Pichichi. Say the Adena kwene the obeje. The first season Mbappe eje Golden Boot award the Pichichi na Kofi Yamana Baso. What define all the odds. Me I can't say why successful from individual point of view. Why successful with Real Madrid Bobo Kuno. Na niti anye ye oba Real Madrid at the time omo hye no na bi no so omo boaboa no wani mu ho no na bi no so hwitin ho wa akiri di niti na anye den anye ye enye easy so Kofi with this pressure oba mfiti ase na ne man koe but Abrante re bona wa bona the evidence is there to show so Abrante but he's Real Madrid for best player this season no two ways about that inti Yaman Ambassador Kofi en hwede ebesi kudos to team my friend Barcelona say 7 points and ababeda ade ni ntem
okay
the aye na de nya de aye na de na de aye no now Kofi Italy kakra bi na wadawro ma memfa wo mre no ma kakra bi kakra bi Kofi say
munya ne say de din
over the weekend 2 big matches are no bia hwe say abekoso e wo Italy ho no na ye team an ye fe no Torino and Inter Milan and afi nso no Napoli and Genoa e wo Diego Armando Maradona Stadium now Inter Milan ekwa win omu game no and what mean is say the point gap no ababe 1 point before this game na 3 points and na that Napoli and Inter Milan entem now Napoli so unfortunately anye ye amamo na Genoa ebo 2-2 and the point gap na reduce manamba be just 1 pointer say I got just 2 games na ye the Scudetto season no e ba na wie ye now for Antonio Conte Napoli Kofi it was a very surprise result ana or the mind because Genoa there Obaka do Obaka bia omo da 13 position omo no ense too good sir omo so omo nsansa and especially league season mo ya dey doing very well say o win match na o maintain the 3-point deficit unfortunately o drop a point enya we mpo e wo home no aye pressure e de be ba Antonio Conte team no so and they say Inter Milan at me about modern reach Champions League final and they say the money that's so nyina Scudetto no ma shift on my attention about Scudetto no so and to her results now mo konya ye Torino for home na clearly it also say they are back much more rediscover more confidence say on be mount to serious title challenge in the Scudetto and go be I mean interesting days ahead I heard the bedding ebesi they say I cut just 1 point and that first Napoli and the second that is Inter Milan 2 more games to decide who wins the Scudetto Air Trophy and this particular season
that's no I had a tactical man Ocean and what in can say I'm running 7 what didn't chemo AC na won't ya pa misro but more than a copedro no sisi ntiako na ye ni Dr. Aji akodi enkomo cheheba pada me kopebia no se de bia me kate and I'm called debate me every minute. So, Doc, Doc, good morning.
Major Seminia.
Now, maybe I will call you.
I'm not doing now, sir.
Yango pardon.
No person what to ja.
Send you Mamboko.
Yamini Edini.
Watch ya.
Ijani showa.
Wala baba. Okay. The Jana show us how to do the yenti.
Me da wasi pi minia. Me mfa enchiama wa TF4. Na me nka se wona anoma dry your friend say otwea herbal powder. Na wodi ho adanse ne so me mfa ase dama wo mu. Omo so ejana hye wo mu na nso omo nka nkyere obi no mesere omo nka nkyere amanfo emfa emame de bia me ka asem bi se nipadua ote ase no bo ho ban na yare anka ho enti yedro otwea heba powder no mpo no ensese nka wo yare ansa na wanom bi na nso yare ne bade a na opadua no ma na opadua your friend say otwea heba powder no wanom bi de bia me ka asem se nuane ahodo a yedie se ete ase yedi menken ye di banche ni we ne de o twemu tan yare kokoko de se wo yi nipa dubi agina ho no emu nwotwe ewo bi na yare a egu nipa anim ase wie ne se enti wo ti ase a bo ho ban na nka kokoko no kura ama na bɛda bo ho ban emma se wo pese emma kura de a hyase ne ya nom otwea herbal powder ɛna wo de bo ho ban na yare kokoko no kura anto na sa abeto na ebewie agya wo sisi yare agya wo se wugya wo nan ya mogya wom ɛsisi wo nipa dua ho ba bia agya wo se wo nusu ye wisi agya wo se wo yem bom se de nsuo emuna na ɛbeto no de ya mesrew nia ohia ɛne otwea herbal powder we na onum na yare no atu ase de ama wo na se agya wo mreyo ba ma agya wo mreyo wo mpem amene wo time na beka 2 minutes aye emerchi wade ne de ya mesrew hwehwe otwea herbal powder kira kwan ne na onum a ɛsa yare no na epigya wo mema sem gina faako entisisi yare na ɛyɛ wo aka wato wo na atete wache na wo gye wo ho a engia ɛna obenum otwea herbal powder se kima na yare no aka wache no bibia meka me se akuafo ehu hia me yie baba pasan se wo mo eni ho a man ni ho no doctor bedidi lawyer bedidi banka bedidi ensamhwe ne bedidi enti kua ni de wo kura gana ni nyina na se kua ni yare na asem ba fie kua ni bi si wo na fom wo do o pama no disi gi ni twi no ekoba 10 years ni waka dem ye bia wotifie ena osungu nkora so mo ame poma no wo hene ahode wo de so yakọ no wo hene mesrew sisi yare aka wato dem pa anya asem keto mesrew wo hia otwea herbal powder obi ye construction so ye mason na we carpenter wo si wo pejad block bi agi ni twi enoa no wa ko yare na ko akwa num no owo mpane o we painkillers nenso enkomesrew wo hia adura ye friend say otwea herbal powder we na onum na sisi yare no a atena wo so ache se wo ye oba se wo ye bema na afi ho e de ama we na onum na siesie ni padua no esense siesie num na bema ho de nyina wo ti de me kama sem se siesie me mfa ni agro wo sika den ma na siesie no nya adwuma ama enti na wase ho no nya adwuma sika no eye sika mum this bema nya sika na oba ni bia emfaso ni sika no so ni kai hiaw nya sika ma oba ni bi na so oba betimi di sika ma woni agye a yesi siesie no ye adwuma enti ni timi sori ba yare kana enti no ensori no otwea herbal powder ne na sisi yare no ekono na enti ni sori obi se wo sciatica eso ne nantu saa na mro musa na eba ne sere ho ekiri se wi na ye ne ya etimi kana na bom motifa ko din ohun ne wonya ne ho biem mesrew ema yare we encounter ho obi de ba odi duku ne mien sere ne saa wo twene mi na ye ne ya mesrew fa otwea herbal powder gunso ohie mo nom asa yare no etu ase ama a ekwa emma biem we enso yare no na etu yare ase ene obi BP gina soro ewiase ahokere adwendwene ene broken heart bi achi wo bi ntia ma ne BP gina soro de bia gina soro sente de bia oda duro so wanom nuo sa anadwo wontumi na kuma wo ne poni kim eya mesro ewiase de bia me kama se obia be we na onnom na elsa wo yare na ma wo no na wonya apomuden e bia me kase na wo doma ho ba bi so a mesro ene udu wamfi a sechimensa bebre won honom ena wamanafo sister vida will be ho man sky e will be ena be scape must be akọ honom a obenya bia to sa pesa wo frame na wo ginchire mu a change me ken so a eye 0248 584687 0248 584687 Mr. Mekasa we frame na nko obi oho bia no mentimi anu enimum eya na ye me yesese wote wona wo kase bema ye mre ompedro no ma na obi ti won ma na nsa na me ho ede yi na mato nu ato masa bema bo bema ho ban na no nkwan na wajapade bo ho ban na gina brane hwe ene wi memema dubi gina ho no ma emu wotwa ye mre ye de ano na ne mada e wontene me kom yensa me kom 98.1 mesre benum otwa herbal powder we no enya aphrodisiac e pure herbal ese yare na ma wo no na dia hoden na ba enti so obema na da fam tim na nya sunsum mu asem mum yare na ama na tofo ma wo dwunso mu yare enti wo dwunso tentem ana wo dwunso emaye e ba sopi ne mu ache mienu obesi mbe wo ntafo me srew atafo asem ne yawo e bekun ye be shew rubber bema wo hwe ne ye be shew rubber what you say dwunso twa ba na mu bai wonya prostate hwe ye na me cancer me fa rubber me hyem ene ye anom ntem ne be cancer no a ene obenum dodo ansa na ko ebeko na so obenum dodo ne mentwa ntronkyerɛw ba enyenye nusa level no nom ntem ne nya yaresa ne timi sorry koye adwuma me de me se koye adwuma ne se wankwa ama ofi obi nhwe wo enti sorry ne koye adwuma aduro no ye otwea herbal powder maame nom de bia me se mo ho hia me yie sanse mo na mafie ye de se ye bedidi o se ye beda o se ye benum o se ye maame nom a nanso enne maame nom yare ha na hye mo ho mo ntimi nka omo fere because ko ye family planning me nka se nye nanso ne atano atiti no wodi ne ho anyi sanse na ne nsebuo no emme biem obi wo ba akopɛ okoye no na tekɔ obi wu mienu pɛ okoye na wone mabiem maame wo sa hawo no a wo de wo frɛ me numbers na ti numbers no 0248 58 46 87 0248 58 46 87 maame wo de wo frɛ me a ka kyerɛ me sɛ me sɛ bonasizi ma wo ba akoma wo mienu me pɛ sɛ me wo me banachi na me nkyerɛ de fa ka otwa ne honom asa ne mmra ma wo ana eba 2 days na atwa eba na ma ya se ya me ya agya me dwe me srɛ maame wo de frɛ me ka kyerɛ me kyerɛ de obɛyɛ no na me ntu ma ya no so fo de bia me se meka de mbe bia mo ka kyerɛ me ma ya no boni say emergency contraceptives say dro we ya dro ankada ko bi wo honom na nya match bi a na wabɔ na wanom na call ba bi wa anyem enne enura emergency echina de bia mo da say dro no so ntene eno so mo problem tim na be nya fibroid enam sa no nti because ebasa na amount menses na ema a season na eno enyini gu yem na ha na etete wo sa kodu sa level no mpa mesro wo de benum otwea heba powder na enane mawo ebi esi ebe operation usuro afi wa ha se agi anointing oil wo num nsu ahodo se be yakɔ operation na wo mfa mu wo de usuro abra memfa otwea heba powder na bi mawo na mencho de obey na obenum no na enane kama na timi de wo ho se obasi ma ensufin bi gu enka bi wo ho na bi nkoye wa hemfie honom wankasa kra de oban ompe de bia san panties mesro benum otwea heba powder me kyerɛ de obeye no we no eyadura ekoni paduanum sayare na enya nwono emu kura sɛ de a obia etimi nom bi enti na me se me ema mo na mo tumi din Dr. Aji me ba ha se bia me hu so opre no mi mpe na se me time so na se ho wa se me twa so na me ko on se mo na mo tumi din Dr. Aji me time na bia me ka me se oba wo 7 gate a sa woni ko wura dem a emfa won se wo sports presenter emfa won se wo morning show e wo se wo tim bia ma no bia first gate second gate third fourth fifth sixth last na 7 no bo so ba na tiem Aji wo si min jae wo se to aso obi on ne gate na 10 years ni oba ne kan Aji da or to fried rice or to fried rice or to phone or to ntade Aji no ko fa no hene mesrawo o de o frɛ me asem pese oba ne ka Aji ni bi na me fa ki bi nka otwea no ho na me de amawo na oba na timi atiem aka Aji ni bi so pedro ni bi ato a mesrawo Clement Heba Brekum hair station wo ho no wo Zion so e wo ha ya ska pharmacy wo ha ya former champion kono ho Prenkwa Heba oso eton bi wamfie sechi mensa wo man na poster vida ho no mo na man sky enso e wo doma ba bi eto ado bia wo se me pe adura ye friend say otwea heba powder gesi ejane hyewa wa na obeba
yo enti yentwa so abra esi ye ne otwea for etimi edi nkomowi na yemfa fitem no entwaso enfama efisem na be start at the free national under 20 omo aso nyame ya adoma na 3 pm ye gina kono ye ni Egypt na de epem so yi aye Africa under 20 youth championship ekoso awo Egypt no quarter finals no na etimi edro enti na 3 pm na ye ni the host nation no aye Egypt no yade epem so na ya hwesempo ebetimi ato ase na nkrimdie no etimi abeya dia na no ana coach Desmond of head coach at the national under 20 boboku no say we aya final game ana iso mo kobo face omani the host nation ana ise ebo so mo timi akokodin se be betimi aboa na Ghana qualification no ye timi aka na World Cup no yetimi akobi wo se enye match edafam but the team no the boys no waje omudi
game is a final. It's a final. I think it's a golden ticket. Everybody won this ticket, and I'm sure the host nation will do everything in their ability to also win the game. But all in all, we have to show that we're the better team. I think we are not only playing a team, we are playing the nation, we are playing against history. So we have to be on our very best to make sure that at the end of 90 minutes plus extra time, we are the winners of the game. Looking at the squad, they've got some incredible players. Looking at the captain, Ahmed Kabaka, incredible player. He's the engine of the team. Good passer of the ball, technically very good. Omar Kader from Aston Villa, can play on the left wing, can play on the 10, also very, very good player. But they have good players, so we just have to respect them, respect the team. We have to be on our very best. We know our qualities. We have to stay true to ourselves, our DNA, our philosophy. The boys, I want to give it up also to the boys. They're working really hard. They are very hungry, and they want to show the nation that, this is the future of our football. So we are going to do everything in our power to try and give an incredible performance. It's hard to predict, but like I said, we have a game plan. We know their strength. We know our strength, and we are trying to give an incredible performance. We are ready for everything. We have to play our game. No matter any scenario Egypt proposed, we have to overcome. We have to make sure that we are the best at the end of the night, and we're going to give everything. So we know their strength, we know our strength, we know what to expect, and we'll be ready. Like I said, our history speaks for itself. We know where we are coming from. We don't forget who we are as a footballing nation, but also as a nation itself. Football is what makes us happy as a nation. So we have a huge responsibility to make sure that we represent the nation really well. And it's about hard work. It's about giving everything on the night. And I think this is a fantastic opportunity for the players, for us, to make sure that to make the country proud and elevate these boys to the next level. So we'll push, and it's going to be an exciting night, and we are ready for whatever comes.
You, am I ready? Say, Obibia Mbijane Bia, we and Sema. That's one of head coach Edema National Under 20 Bobukuno. Wadi Atuja and Anapi Yadibi Emma, our Akwaaba radio 98.1. And now Yentwasuna Yem Freeway. Na yembe piemo our MTNFA Capro nano memenda and a semi-final games itimi estati abra Golden Kings etrefie SM ama Trandivesi itimi ete kanambako enwa second game ne koso kotoko echibrekum Chelsea ebon kanambako Chelsea ntimi anti eno etimi agina so ama Golden Kings nyame adoma 15th of next month besimo no omo ene kotoko and a final game no omo de epem so our University of Ghana Sports Stadium na enwa after say ye game no coach Karim Zito head coach Eddie Kumasa Sante Kotoko, we and Sema or the two Dabranwa when you can be over Brekum Chelsea.
I'm very happy for qualifying to the final. Because he says we just came in seriously. Because with the FA, you don't have too many options. The only option you have is to win. And our plan was to win before the 90. If it goes after the 90, I don't even want to go into penalties. So seriously, I was very cautious at back. And then trying to go occasionally, I go on them. So that was my plan, and I succeeded in executing it. I'm okay. We are competing in both the FA and the league. I said the league is not over until it's over. But the FA, we have only one option. The option there is to win. And so we should go there and then make sure we get the FA. And then when we get the FA, we also chase the league. So now, even though we've not yet won the cup, but I would say one of my legs is there and the other is back. So I'm briefing the AF reporter for qualifying to the finals. I'm okay with that. So now we are going again to play the league this week. So we are going all out on the league again.
You, we and Sama coach Karim Zito, what are tuja and watchy and on Busan say it's a final game no Oko body at Golden Kings on us sign Timino. Team 1 is a team to qualify by Division 1. But the moment, but MTNFA Cup no slogan is Obianyo Bia. And Tomo El Corsair be a bit me abwa, the Kumasa Sante Kotoko, or my example, on bet me a J Capro.
That team you saw over there, I qualified to Division 1. It's my team. I know they have the consistency there. The young boys can play. They can do everything. But in FA Cup matches, the whole world, you don't. That is why we name it here Obianyo Bia. So you can't underrate any club until you get what you wanted. So I don't care because they are Division 1 or they are Division. I don't care. I'm going there for the cup. So whoever comes there, I'm going to deal with him. I'm going to fight him. I'm going to make sure that I beat him and then take the cup.
You we and Sama coach Karim Zito. What they are to Jana. I bet I'm more now when you go. Edema Kumasa Sante Kotokono. What let's say omo eba game in Milano. Now omo say omo ekenyina ne say omo ehwe sempo kotoko ono say wanye cap da and face Africa so ono say enyibida ento omo ehwe ne say eso mitimi edi nkuno say park no SA park e say ebo omo na tefne ye enso kakra guye no e ma bon na opia na eyade na ekopa
parking a very good and you should be taking a very simple team. Besides, I have put in okay. But this game, my margin said I will protect myself and also like the moment game. Winning away, even in the training house, I catch a message. Opportunity about semi-finals. I say, yeah, out to qualify to the.
You we and Sama Abet Amwa, what they atuja. Now coach Samuel head coach at my Brekum Chelsea, and after say both game the year no lose year what I say now or more any chance to or meant to me and Kotoko Yano and he see what mission. I don't know Busan say Kotoko Ebo better not Kotoko Martian channel. kotoko chance na nya onye so omo ese na omo de ni ya atomati o kire se omo ebusa na se na sei na se Chelsea born ese league ni Chelsea that no so do e bi na pra high na asefo for now no ye wie FA Cup no ene ne eko matches na aka na so coach Samara Boadu.
We lost to Kotoko. It's quite unfortunate. We did our best. We tried and we played well, but it's quite unfortunate that we conceded later of the game. But what I'll say that it's a good game. They've not done anything better than my team. They score us. Goal scoring is a chance, opportunity. We got it, we didn't. But what they got, they score. I like the slogan. You could see the golden kicks yesterday. I was here. They played very good. Division 1 progressed to the final. We're expecting. Kotoko is a big team. The Chelsea is a big team. Both teams played well, but Kotoko got their chance and utilized. That's what I can say. It's a very fantastic. Sana will be able to say, boy, but I reflected with the position I had that. Because being the Brecum Chelsea team, I want to say this is the first time, and I said the second time we have been in this position with the FA Cup. It's a divided attention. I've been to be you record a lot of injuries. It means one team into more 2 matches. Be able to other match, be about 3 players of your first team now. Now so affected, and hopefully I believe that now we are out of the FA Cup. Our concentration will go to the 4 matches.
You we any day free or back. You don't say me the IC. Yeah, the SP7 year AC. Nanu so any bit to just say we back from former Black Stars Kotoko player. And no also a dia AC1 so in fum. Wanyane baby ko. Ye.
Ryan now.
Yes,
yeah, Davis Kabedu 15.
Yeah,
oh, we did
Kotoko players no ngura ne na so.
No kwade enche krampo.
Yes, enche.
And Nancy oh. Mfum ni adman.
They say mfum ko.
You could have got it.
88.
Oh, but why you be a Magana football? Kofi. Mfuma ama kai Kofi Kwesi Usu. Ene nadam for Dan Usu. Yeah. Kofi omoye some of the players are Ghana Glory Days. Don't even bo enyi omodi film. You be say nyame say on fan currency of course. Players here you who are money in a be so many 88, 89 na omoda da from na ye ka the same thing. And me na me hu de. Kofi me mani brabre my man say be kura who knows mo from the aduru be ba kura no ma hu. Nti say obi be te ba koma me kwa say me ho de na ba na ye hu a. That's the mistake be na my no. You. Nti Kofi quite unfortunate because even though na wanyini but na nkomo de personality no na still ye hia de nyame ase so klema yen se okobo penalty ne ne India no bona na ne dance in fact ye ne India mo match so mo simfum na kwa na da ne dance na oye ne simple ode ne nine shame na ohwe to no no two ball no Bonne basa de dem na 99
was all the 80 we yet anyway.
You me actually ye 54 55 years. To see as Odonumza.
Is it more my best?
Oh yeah, 4.
Na be more footballers and
I be the first time na Ubobolo na Kubolo.
Examination escape mo.
Oh, and then as and Kamisa will be the Ankamazu Kusia ball. Odani a woman ball no. And don't you need timber ball no. Say me bobol pan ma bobora ye yamame na Juara, ye tisi kumasi aduma na emei. Oh Christ. Yeso mugu yeso
Any more person do.
Oh ne de pa.
Na then ye fro alternate.
Eno ye African Cup ya Ghana versus Tunisia.
Ne ye be no.
63. If you call any from net breaker.
What's in net? Ne
net no want some go here o.
Net ne nya na se na short na mood.
Oh na wa yo 2 countries. Yeah ye bo African competition. Ufise se net no. Na wu an kere ba be sen o. Na photo na wo satam no. Ene say satam ye sen net no. Ye sen mani si from. Ndi wo mu twim. Ene net no wo mu tugu nsa.
Enti satam na what in net no. Referee no ji goal no.
Referee no anyi goal. No ye doubtful about the scoring. Me akura so na anyi eni smart net no.
Na bibi di ball nanim.
Na mframa na mu na shi.
Okay, and you say
go viti nyame mfa mfu mu hwediem
have freedom yes
na busuafo nyina mo hyede ene ya akọ omo papa omo nana obebo bra wo Ghana bakosemu iba me hwe so omo ko bi na omo ye bo address a omo di mfum di na bebo omo address nti omo make sure say omo ma na chi aye kama na ye ni monyam hye omo mpanimfo amane mfum oye bi
oh yes
nti we say Ghana aban you say Ghana football Football Association no kakra be boa bia because Nancy Christ Lake Queens ni bi wu abanye boso mebo na omaye nti nye obi a waye bi ama ma ko fi dia cha amebo me ti ye ntwa so ana
ya bi ambo
okay no Kofi Bekum Chelsea lusu honestly eye me ya the way I can the way before the game no and the reason why I am a say first in as much as team ni nyina anya dey because even in the attack yes ya say we create chances that won't be converted but we become Chelsea a chance be here it was attackers no mo look weak Kofi man say who clear cut chance we dey o ma say no and the honestly no na attack ni potent now in a cup game like this when you say you one off no and so who say let's attack ni sharp and the yes team ni nyina lusu but my biggest disappointment go na Kotoko e de shebe kum Chelsea Kofi sometimes it hurts so obi obi ani na be playing fat and playing truth actually no yes I understand say defenders room but bring Emmanuel what's up Kofi when to me ibo way first of all the positioning before build up no you're wrong because you're supposed to be in the post time about na eba no what I say and yes ball no e wo no hwa o ball no na omo build in the final third almost and the Barca goalkeeper gina line so as already no original halfway between line no and baby a center backs and the strikers na egu animu no and again soft ball way area ball way o say wo height and then we jump be Kofi, I felt so sad, so sorry to the level. And I'm in Manu net, so when I'm a catcher, Masharita say, sometimes the difference between certain players in the Ghana Premier League and they or more or Motifi and they say, Binu boot, Binu ni boot. Serious, because yeah, so we talk from how to takwa, no boy, Yasha was a keeper. Minim say no quite. Sometimes yeah, so be hobi and no bebano, you overcan no crabby actually no, but say go be and Kenya ya said this kind of go. Cheap goal, easy goal. You get it? Intermediate, honestly. Quite Chelsea for to free mu pa. Obebo FA Cup can hurt last season. Quite Chelsea for to free mu against Swatre. This season, gradually, Chelsea are in the semi-final. One win away. No go win the idea yimwa. Again, ufri takwa and eba.
That's quite
Kofi, quite disappointing. Inti media baby at the end of Bruno. I think the Kotoko Africa answer. I'm going to say golden cakes.
Yeah.
Golden cakes bet my cake Kotoko Africa.
You so many has no.
I met you. I'm a cake Kotoko Africa now. Question is not about the Oji Cup, no. It's about the Obeko Africa. Yeah. Means what must say?
Kotoko tells me about to Africa no more.
But see, we'll be in Komobi. When you don't to me a jato. But Govi, it's not that. The person me chene say, Kotoko your favorite, of course.
Oh yes.
Ahead of the finals. Now, I remember saying Kotoko ni nani adi ni bi. No be any say Kotoko be she nani. We answer abi the pillar be she Kotoko. Yeah. And Kotoko that experience. When was the last time Kotoko GFA Cup? Nana Mponsa Njibi.
Debi.
Go omu G League mebo. 2017.
Yeah,
has there no. Into omu G bi ache. Acho. So based on that no, this should be one final particularly Kotoko league no one team nje. But sure for the can to anya gateway in the FA Cup finals. And with this players at least it is good so first season majority of the players on bet me at least the FA Cup to compensate the league now on team engine and no more can say sometimes cup champions league require you in them in the confederation cup never bo am afa hako and I think that baby adru there it is only one thing per and I who on the surface Kotoko yes and I appreciate KMZ to asem no truth is one that any opponent will be you in fact in recent finals or Division 1 teams be brave even league in Ukraine to that teams any form last season one about Africa final so at remind bofo so at remind bofo akwata no and about Africa final it is not about what team it's about how serious about approach every opponent how serious about every game and that has been the trait even also in Europe near the most times teams in Ketwano had the shocks ever okay Portsmouth good obia ndanje in the FA Cup there everywhere is like that. There was last season in the La Liga Osasuna ne beba o. And officiating never quite correct sir. officiating be kwese attackers no mo ye weak ada mo ni training ana
you Kwame yenti we
enra Brekum Chelsea game Kuvine very disappointing very disappointing
time ago
because you got to come Kumasi no around that time na kotoko share on I think 78 minutes the 79 minutes na kotoko share ewo Babayara and the same around that time na no na kotoko sign share you Brekum then ewo TNA it shows say one you see that say team lack concentration see Bodru sa moment na and now say omo fitness abafo
okay
because at the same time now coincide go with the same thing around that time now you say if you do that time now either or yes something new or yes something extraordinary who out the show go 2 times there ni nyina ye bo 68 minutes around 70 to 90 minutes no then now coincide which very bad then we say can enra me kwan for so coincide go na em ya but you want go fear more guys na baso because at least you better say from the start of the MTN FA Cup now Babedru semi-finals go fear not to say Kotokona they were hungry for this FA Cup Kotokona say the only way now on to me for the Africa no say obewini enra game no
see to say league in Yanya over fam
over go fear over say you coach so any day I understand him
you
or you coach the league in the over for Kumasi Asante Kotoko Kofi di me dey go fear enra na me ya but over football anyway they are say back on a winning game no but when Chelsea for us run consider go na bi na free say na can preventable na can betumi a preventable way from say e be because first half ball at Chelsea boy na obi anu say second half na be din dia Kumasi Asante Kotoko be me say some 1 or 2 observations be here na ye kwa Kofi ye the coach be di nkomo because during second half no me 1 or 2 I think say still a coach here then working on that team Kofi nyame adoma who's in the second division middle league in about
yeah
yan kan ho asema because we couldn't team
yes
and I'm watching so Nshuatere
o ma start on
Nshuatere me say pa Nshuatere won here
yeah but almost say you know artificial turf na say natural turf no ma ba
na say asema mukin Kofi mo kokasa
and then 1 p.m. no Jaffa
na me kan so we twama
Jama United o me to freedom fighter
asema mo say sabi o dey see polling and see o park inside me wa esi o park na chi ba bia e boss can division bo na park na Kotoko e boss na so park na chi
na say be mo born ni as
park na chi na inside
be mo born
he fa no mo born
park ni inside mo born as turf ni inside
be Kofi park na ba bia Kotoko ni Nshuatere bo no
chire is astro turf
nti park na chi park no mo born sa enya park na chi kura na e wo police kan nti ba bia na ye security zone pa no kra no na e park na chi me wa so go fi since when na ye be ma
fa features reto so
go ahead say you betumi abobo Nshuatere around that area and that na security man go ahead say mo born no
Akwaaba 98.1
say yehu niema ye niema bi Kofi we should get things right because here come after so I say game na nyame adma ene 1 p.m.
no
Brekum team back right Freedom Fighters
yes omo ne Jama United nebo
Freedom Fighters ni Jama United
omo go to city park
omo wi at 3:30 Brekum Arsenal
and Jape Krom Jam FC
Kofi
and
the Golden City Park Brekum Arsenal say operation
qualify
for Division 1 this year eti Brekum Arsenal game no start na yen konko support to Freedom Fighters na ye wie na Kofi mo obi anko na yen santenam
yes
na yen support to Brekum Arsenal Kofi nyame adom be bo aya woda de e be kwakobo no odom ahinkuru
yes
because of
Ghana Premier League matches on
yes Premier games so say match on Sunday and who's a match they say be a park no enya intini nyame adom Chelsea ne has folk game no Brekum this weekend intino ye the game no ba ko be kodom ahinkuru na ye bo wi a Monday ya sia ba na Kofi Monday matches na be ya asem wa ha go Monday no so Jape Krom United Jama United go fi be o sampa ho ba bi Jama United there minim dia be Kofi
the train ya asem no Freedom Fighters in Brekum Arsenal
Kofi
I know 15th right 19 okay
Brekum Arsenal and Freedom Fighters e go Golden City Park Kofi
Sama actually there. But Kofi yan start ene. Na yen for support ni ko support e breakum teams no. We say breakum ye division 1. Me you say wo hwe second division we are Saturday. We be say division 1 hidden. Ahwe na Sunday when your premier team matches na hidden. So Kofi ye say breakum supporters say ene 1 ene start ka to phone na. E me support e breakum nyina ko support freedom fighters. Chairman Francis. Na ye wie na 3:30 yen sign support to breakum Arsenals. No so emo against Jape Chrome Jam FC na Kofi ye nyina support na ye edition 1 team breakum.
Okay. Yeah, that's it. Ocean.
Yeah, Kofi.
Ma yenti we.
Yeah, near the kind. I'm say Ghana football anti-asempa.
Yeah.
Because of the legendary Wilberforce in full. Oja Kofi am kwala no any books you na buy yo. Toy books bi I see oh ball short net ni ya. Ya tesa story na bre. Na the idea na do ne dem say ya hosem. But ni nyina mu no ye den ah. Obeko.
Yeah.
Enti onya 88 eye. 88 de eye wadi nchine na kakra.
Okay.
Enti obi ya ana heroes no. Oman we ade abaako aya na entwa yi eye respect and fama heroes. Omu wi an ye kire say pe o masemba time na omo te ase no de. Aya na ye hu because he's a legend. He's a legend for the nation because in 1963 Ghana AFCON no she 2 goals for final.
Yes.
Yeah. And I mean you call some Olympics 1964 no ka ho. They just o pay ni dues.
Okay.
There was 7 nation no. One world the other anti ye man abusuafo ye ina ya akọ. Na aban no so hwe na ontutu na chi na mu hye na nimonyan kama pa.
Okay.
Now Rekun Chelsea against Kumasi Sante Kotoko no Otakwa. Now, unfortunately, Chelsea elusu game no nti as to speak Kotoko akodu final of the FA Cup. Now you see, coach a friend of Karim Zito, he's a smart coach. In a sense, time na niema nkoye under Ogum. People force Ogum mademano of fem Ogum timi nye adwuma no because of results are na Kotoko enya. Now ye share season as Kotoko ambitions and say omo beje trophies mienu.
Yeah, FA
Cup and a league. Because omo me as say by hook or crook on back Africa. And this one starting league. No league in a do baby a league is so competitive. Bibiani Gold Stars share. Nations hard, Heart of Lands hard, straw. Na Kotoko unya resource. Na unim say this is another opportunity. I met me for so about Africa. Then also for serious. Now Ubo MTN Africa you know very well so we near Africa ambition now. We see when you see from the start of the season. And Yama Kotoko team number so for them. Sir, Omosha Chelsea are reaching final of the MTN FA Cup against Golden Kicks.
Okay.
Now, Coach Samuel Boadu tactically also a man modern bonus. Tactically, because Niama ACC previously in previous games in Chelsea are born. Some mistakes na gususi. Chelsea problems no coaching me to me some about do Chelsea more than form there's some about do I knew hearts of folk media man on yet the same some about me knew what is happening behind the scenes for a fact but about Chelsea no crane ni more than form pa
okay
against Kumasi Sante Kotoko Where Chelsea fans to consider this goal no. Na ye typical coaching. Chelsea bobo. Ade back from the start of the season. Chelsea power be see and air concentration and focus. Especially say game ni be we are. Chelsea to be consider unnecessary goal. Go easily preventable. Now the entire make us emre ni intent me ko tactical board no so the entire make us am can say Chelsea problem ni coaching no enie now Chelsea defend there omo lack proper team structure proper organization at the back omo ni no materials who plan be a Chelsea defend it. They just defend 1v1 man to man no omo dey defend it but say for team structure proper organization defend the Chelsea team yes
okay
now one example against Kotoko ya bobo Kotoko mo consider goal na ya bo how many minutes ya bo be 70 ya bobo kovi obi be bo corner nipa mienu akwa pass corner no ba ko so atini wa be gina the edge of the box the necessary at that time you close the space ya pass ball no man na Chelsea players ni nyina gina ho edu sa akwa no wanya ekeso space wanya enough time we be take decision on the ball no afa na akwa block shot no enyeye enti that goal na e dey say goal no na easily preventable David Kotoko and no do go yi Kofi goalkeeper say scout ebe scouting no pe goalkeeper adia mako e very critical pa ayehwe answer na take decisions ebe for judgment or anticipation as a goalkeeper you need to make sure say what timing o make sure say no ball na e ba no me anticipate in the same me nya den na ma find solution to this problem boy yeah boy we go baby here be cross no baby play ni gina no uni very well so no be cross and say even say o gina bon one man keye ka maybe nka quality kan no go bet me save
oh okay
and this all decide say
okay
because baby here ball you duru no Kofi this is highly unacceptable so be consider go away
you
and uni see one final problem from tactical point of view with some obodu say minim so no na waka kire boys no so omonye saade a minim Chelsea defend too deep Kofi abon we how many Chelsea players in Gina as a time na ye cross no ba boss no how many Chelsea players na no shake keeper ni ase
no do
oh here but because cross no enya bar line cross no aka say bi oba be ye ura 16 boss na no be cut back until you should approach the boss in our numbers. The part of your baby, you know about the cross. Now look at the number of Chelsea players or Mushe keeper than you say. I can count not less than 7 players. And clearly, someone will do man home so.
You
about Chelsea no crane no more more form.
May that say 0242020208 0207573003 Yanko na yanko fa call. So Mike na bibia bako kato die. You yiti way.
Yo, grazie. Because Chelsea and that game, no. Me na me Chelsea ni mu debate.
9, 8, 1 FM.
No, for you, who the Joe, if you know the back there, na one man is to two minutes, you visit more, and I'm again, you see. And I defend that. As I do, now what's fantastic. The woman, but I will never tell.
Okay, yeah, that's it. Good morning. Hello. Yes, good morning.
Yeah, Tago, Daniel.
Daniel, it's you.
Tago, I want to see my farm more. Tago, Fuma, Senidia, no, then, on that, Danone, or no, Rebel shape of Fine, because now why interview a moment and say, you know, oh, that day it was amazing. Has a legend that is a Yalucino. If I want to music and say, young can home, it's home of me, you want to move away and can't
yeah, that's it.
We communicate and now you call.
Martin,
TM 594, and now the SC, the company, and moments on the former.
Yeah, that's it, Daniel. That's it. Good morning.
Computer go.
It's out into you.
I'm inside Alewa.
Martin.
I'm in Chakasu Babayo, the Juma mention. Computer go, you should cast him, you are saying. Defending to me, defending crime. Yes, I will never share number. Now they know press who will impress with the Unu. Now, I interfere, intercept Barcelona. Now, Madrid for a deal cronum. Also, born to him, Kobisha, one yajano, and Kanurak, I was saying, when yaje, but we might be someone in the year, and you know, me, Aduma. match the yabo wie nyame adma next week yes am ko pa le ni biem that's it.
Okay, yeah, that's it. Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, sir.
Castillo University Capital.
Ma you.
That's it. Now we saying the about Madrid Barcelona fan Jofino Anthony Gun. First, you can cut Chomani was close proximity. Now, Nitana changing from the direction of the ball was headed straight into the pool. One day. The same thing, okay, close proximity, Femidiano. None of it is the same thing. Okay, I was attacking is different from defense. Defense now with different one stand a new body what by boy check for share. What prevent you scoring opportunity? But we now know in a line will be out by a bonnet out of the best good. Why get and you far. But the every heading to the pool in the end of far.
Okay. But ya to ase ye da ase pa se wa charge ma ke da ase ye mfa obi a ko isina bibia boko de you boko ma yinti we
well here I'm more about to I'm in charge o tonko me say you go ya na plan
won pray FA Cup pro dura na de start ya kwapni se ye kudu yi ana edusu na say so league matches no ona na ise da
around not here I do why that the papa do na share let's show you have money coach at the end of the day consider and what nothing because I didn't say the FA Cup and a good for the well
yeah that's it my I don't know. Good morning.
Good morning, Kobe.
Yes, sir. Sinabas going
Kobe, the Martinez, my pa mobile.
Yeah.
And Yabeka, Yabapa, Ufun, Sunabushi, Yamabayako, Kobe.
Yes, sir. It's you.
One fear girls who, what I say, I oh, Cassie Pan, you almost sat here, didn't come Wobo Kamau. There will be also coffee fire. Nanka Cassie for you for you free ma. To be. Yeah,
that's it. Good morning.
Hello, that's a senior.
Yes, sir. Judy into you.
No board, man, Mishramo. William Pezet, senior man who said, or yeah, market will be mammy. Oh, Basa against Atletico. Atletico can go no.
But was it Barca against Atletico Madrid?
And now as a 14 zone, 18 yard balls in the Chigona. Not all ball pass as a true pass. Now Rodrigo de Paul. And then inside you ball. Chance for us. Don't again now. Or then a creative chance, ma, you can't say Atletico for Galaga, Cross, and a solo to share Sabono. The free. What's a van one course or radio? Sabon or Digo. Nay, handball, and also so no, deny will be so true pass, ya all bar mobi. All creative chance, Aquaco. Deny will be as a creative chance, I'm opponent team. I'm an Aquaco, and also so no, or Beckham is into which I said, Manamia. Or Corjana, and also, or the other two, you know, Temindi, and also Hamayare.
Mati, yeah, that's the young last caller, and I am confined to the monument. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, when you.
But because of it's so conjo, the very keeper.
You, you.
And the party of my boy, could be a mission for Kotokoso, Yepan Bayano. The Bombay Veggie FA Cup for summer. The matter was the one more interview. One three, was my infantry. There are the higher unity. The matter is a big very good day at transfer. Okay.
You that's Papa yet. I'm on your P. Uze. Yeah.
No, see them.
No, Buza say article. What's your ocean?
Me Atletico Madrid incident nankasa me kai. But no chire say. Omoni Barcelona no.
Atletico Madrid ne Barcelona.
Okay. Article near Madrid.
Champions League.
Yeah.
Champions League.
Yeah, Champions League.
No, se born here.
Or say the guy Vavadi.
Fedi Vavadi.
Yeah. The same thing that happened here.
Now one the question.
Now he for no question.
Atletico Madrid.
Emma go a prayer no kobo born sasi.
A born wine sap.
A ball I friend is
Atletico Madrid player.
Vavadi.
Next another Vavadi defend the ball.
Emma prayer no kobo sama referee go.
Edgy go. Until next born ball Vavadi as a meya kai sa ball. A born inside. But no close proximity.
But a creative opportunity ma other team no.
I just said only your manager and I'm going to be ne in the back. Na asem no na matie ma hwe video na ma be chirichiri wa kire no Kofi Saturday no yakwa wonten na video fefefe ye twagui dina ye ne wo Akwaaba entem ha ye Imadi Enterprise CEO dina in fact Kofi me ho fe pa unze na me bi etipen o 40 years. Some of any na Kofi odin 40 years birthday no man here. Wow. Runners will take. Na hey. Yes. We video na hu. Yeah, video na. In fact, animu ba nyam. Some so mu ko mu ye no white mienu. Mpanimfo tuturo na ko ye ntia. So who director ho? Who director? Ko ye de ma hu no. Who director ko ye fosu? Da be some mienu na mo pictures of Facebook. Any obe hu ye. Kofi. Who obe? Some ni kwa ma. Mpanimfo na ko ye. Na bi za be mu ko jina gate ana. Okofita ko mpanimfo na ko yo. Master Jigo ne ayimunya baby. Kofi what ya there? Omo nyina ya there. In fact, me kwa me ko tie ne life story ne baby a wafa. Na me tie ne ku. Won da ita ko jofosu. An ku tipendi na friend ko sorry. Yan ko yanim. Enti Kofi in fact, ne kunu no so ye ma ne ye fe. Baby cry ye me fa side dignitaries obi a oba ye comport Kofi aduane abu. Sa Ozo sisa o minimo me na mani hwe o be mi di bibi me ka bon ti dia kakre Kofi
Papa bi angobi
Debi but Kofi in fact o ye wie o mo sa charge VIP for no cap eni ade che se nuane no drink abu o de ope bia na je se wakoba Akwaaba ntinu anu obetuma ko nsia nson
kopem se wan
ai se ope de aburo de amuro bibia abu
se o shangobi
Mbacho debi carry my best shot Kofi in fact na ye ni monyam hye na efe in fact one video no time oba no anytime ni kunu ni be hia no omo wie ye no ni ye nwie yo za ni kunu akoyi CRV Honda CRV white sa and odi ni din aye dina no D at 40 that's a birthday name no and odi a che no Kofi in fact Kashmo Manu nyet bato de oye Kashmo why are there o say Manu bre bat why are there Kashmo why are there but wa show ire ni monyam ai nyansem ketwa nti Kofi obi be that say
sa
so Kofi on behalf of Dina and the family ni nyina oni cash echire mu say omo da obi bia na anu memenda Obe PM Brikum running
981 FM.
Brikuma yemomo. Now no at 2 a.m. Na bi mu da so to.
Okay.
Transit program no. Ebe ba wi so go bi Dina say onini kunu Kashmo. Eda obi bia obebo mo Running Hotel. Omo do bibia say. Anopa de moment I say Akwaaba fidikese ne kasa no. Na ya aseda no mo
de Dina. Okay.
Omo say mfonso bia so e ba ye bia o program na se bia Kofi omo fanchi
sa nipa wadwuma
na omo da obusua ni nyina asese de ya ma omo no Kofi eye omo fe pa ye ti Kofi we free Dina ni kunu ho e na e da Brikuma nyina ase
ye da mase sa omo ya ma na ye fe enti Kasmo one Dina Brikuma nyina ase de omo kan omo ate
ai yesi me fan kram ma
si se
yesi adena na no anko bi
si se man ko die bi
ai we birthday no
birthday
na me say o
me say eko invitation
mi ya no ma
na one day
say bo say 30 awere ma onko
okay ya kenya manya invite na yanko yanko ni na omowie okay we from Philaman I say o sunyane Union FM Philaman say ne baba I friend Jeremy na sewa amankwa Oko school el liberation el barak o sunyane wo class 3 ene your birthday enti Jeremina from opapa felaman say yemfa fidie so na yemi so happy birthday wasa o mesra nyankopa hondin ne kwantenten na dia ma se nyini ne be yakora pasere be abusua no ebenya also emfa so enti Jeremina sewa isi Oko school el liberation baraka wo sunyane wo class 3 from opapa felaman say yemfa fidie so na yemi so happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday dear. Happy birthday to you.
Enti Jeremina once again happy birthday Elko Emfa Emma. Na we every Anos Schwarzenegger the electricity man ene ne baba aye friend Mami Chra birthday. Enti Mami Chra papa se emfa video so na ya so happy birthday o tese wo do papa was nyini na fa ne suba ne bi na be ya panyini pa awabusuan se de be abusuan so ebetimi anya oso mfa so. Enti Mami Chra o papa anod saso ana mama na pe abusuan nyina se omo awe so happy birthday nyini ne be akwara pa na Ghana fo nyina enya oso emfa so nti juwe na ba bia obia na fa do birthday no.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday dear. Happy birthday to you.
Enti ma metra ayi se papa ene Anos Schwarzenegger say yemfa fidie so na yemi so happy birthday. Na no memenda so and classmates Feka Doris adodo na friend adwa Chelsea ekwana yie no ewa dem so na bisane se yemfa video so na obi bia ase sempo mom beja no ewa dem so classmate for saso ana kefet for asida for mo baye ana febrekum for mo baye nyina no brekum Chelsea supporters no enkran saso na brekum for na mo nyina baye no o mo asida kese ekoma mo nyina se mo ye emane ye fedodo nti yeso edama se baye no yie no so timi kwaso asomdwe nti adwama me na face no sister na febusu ni nyina so yeso edama se baye yie no etimi kwa na asomdwe kwanso nti obi biase sem bejae na enwe ye krakra na chekura ewo adem so nti nyankopon ka obi an bibia o yisika bebo bia no nyankopon ense ne homa nti yakọ na yakọ so na senge 3 ema na yakọ na ema na shedin Nibra aye frane Tosco I say which kia kroma say Tosco oye kia rider isi watona na no ewense don say tenga 3 ye ma ona busuani nyina shedin ne ma mo yakọ nyankopon na di ma wona se na agent 3 bebi obia no ya ma shedin pa say unua Tosco I say which kia driver kroma wanya ne baby ko ye show ma shedin say nyankopon ka ho wona se na di ma wona se na agi ti ona busuani nyina no e ma mo shedin enti ye de esi nyame ya duma enanyumre yebezia na Akwaaba sports extra no ya bomo de timi e da toa so wote bonanka Hussein wotere kada tactical man ocean be kwame wote omonka Richmond Hayford omo ene producer meeting e de Kofi Tago. Good morning enkomo bibia se otie show no from anapay kopem se ya page mu de fridge medin so
Ghana for mediane na na ya double eka dwen kase se mi bable kum na metie radio papa radio a won bonuma tim sa no ohye radio eja wom dia eye Akwaaba 98.1 Akwaaba adwen kase me ba homo de mama Akwaaba radio ya batrase.
Max Buy has great news for all. Max Buy, there's some dead double. You can now buy your favorite normal fans, air conditioners, TVs, fridges, chest freezers, and washing machines and pay later. Next is the idea. We bet you have a tow in Yemen in our Max Buy. Na echrin with you.